Fine. It's an idealism of that's what it's gonna do. You're just gonna get likes. The idealism of what you do is your best quality is just believe in yourself and do as long as you can. And if you need to, I'll come on and basically help if need be. I can be a moral support. I'll just be audio. I just can't stay along usually.
Yeah.
You just
Uh,
need me to be audio. I'll just sit and you'll know I'm there. And if you start talking bad, I'll just go to move to somewhere and I'll start screaming, "You got this, mother trucker!" I won't use that term. I'll go, "You got this, man. You can do it. Yeah."
hmm.
I couldn't come on Saturday, but it was just me trying to go and actually stay awake a little better. Because every time I go to sleep on Saturdays, I always end up sleeping in, and then I have to rush my work, and it's not helping me. I'm trying to schedule my games. That's why I'm trying to get more of a schedule, so I don't have this issue of stuff interfering with each other. You
Yeah.
guys are great people. I just have bad timing. Nothing on you guys. Mostly, actually, it's all on me. Because quality of my stuff is basically just a Walmart brand.
Yeah.
And the stuff I do for D&D is basically just whatever's out of my brain, and as long as it works and canonical. And even then, it's barely anything. I still need to fix. That's why I want to plan Seven Beast more. If I can plan that one, I can actually get done better because that one has more stake in it than it does this one, and this one needs to get beefed up a little more. Oh right, you named that the annoying hand axe.
Yep.
I'm so glad I came up. That thing is more of a thing that's gotten more roots into the world. It has actual plot point. It'll have its own point. You'll just find out later.
Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see. For
Mm-hmm.
now, though, I'm putting on what I can, trying to do what I
You're
can.
fine. You're
Uh,
doing perfectly fine.
yep.
You haven't turned into me. You haven't turned into a hollow.
That's what you think.
Let's explain this better. You can't fake emotion.
That's what you think.
Again, I can tell when you're sad.
How do you know that's not what I want you to think?
Because you really can't change. You literally are doing this to try and mess with me, and it doesn't work.
Congratulations, you can see right through my facade.
Well, that's the fact of I've been with a lot of worse people. You guys are great compared to what I usually do, which is not many of. It's not the fact that they're terrible people. It's I'm an idiot, and I really have a bad habit of not understanding what a friendship is. I'm just really, really friendly. This time getting burned, I think I've pretty much gotten the hang of it, and that's what they cock smile. It works. It's working. I'm gonna turn you guys' audio up.
Okay.
Only reason is I'm hearing the back AC unit in my basement, and I can barely hear either one of you.
Okay.
Okay, not bad. Hmm. Tell me when you guys are ready.
I got. I'm just finishing up getting the things ready to premiere.
Oh, fine. Work. Are you almost ready?
I have everything up.
Okay.
There's
As
not
long
much
as
stuff that I have to set up.
you're just here. You're the Boy Scout that's here. It's just like, yeah, I'm here. I'm good. I got my papers. Yankees are just techie. That is wonderful and great because he has the most credit to do. If he needs to, he does know. I'll take some if you need me to, Egg. Or if you need my help with anything.
Oh no, it's like so far it seems like everything's going well. Just I gotta doing a few minor things. I gotta get a if you can do a thumbnail for Seas of Strife, that'd be great. So I can actually start numbering these things.
Sure, I can get on that, but the thing is, I just gotta have time to do it, so I'll work on it. I told I said I'd take a break from this. I can work on some small projects for this, and then finish up some stuff for some beasts. So I have some thumbnail ideas for that. Again, that's why I wanted to make your guys' character sketches. I could actually draw both of your guys' characters
Yeah.
and your crew.
But yeah, we're already past that, so we need the thing. So shall we go around the horn then, while we wait?
Absolutely, go ahead.
Hello everyone, I am Mr. Inktail. You are on my channel. Hopefully you've been here for a while. Well, due to things that are going on with Twitch, I've actually had to connect my last stream into this one. And so, thank you for coming by and sticking with us. I'll be playing Toshinori, the the silver Dragonborn, though he's been scarred black. And you're on my channel.
Oh.
You got my stuff in the doobly doo. Good, I got a YouTube channel where I'm storing this stuff. You can go there and see the VODs there. But onward to the people who aren't part of this channel. They're just the friends I have who try and support me as best they can.
Hi, I'm Mr. Inktail. This is the Inkton. You can follow me here. Just make sure that you keep following. Keep following. Keep following. Keep following. Keep following. Keep following. Keep following.
That's Hellfang for you.
But yeah, Let's Player masquerading as a streamer. Y'all already know what it is. Just beat Bloodborne today, so that VOD over on my channel. Deciding now and debating on what we're going to be doing next for Souls Like Sunday and all that nonsense. YouTube Hellfang Wolf, Twitter Hellfang Wolf, Twitch Hellfang Wolf. There's so much Hellfang Wolf that we need more Inkden. Yeah.
Okay.
Grim?
Well, you're on the Ink Den. Recommend him very much. He's got a great thing where he's running a really interesting campaign on the fact
We're here to
of
talk about you, Grim.
his storyline.
We're talking about you, Grim.
Well, it is a wonderful story with us as the players and me as one of them. I do recommend checking it out.
He gave my Dragonborn Darksight, so it actually makes sense for, my ancestry to be part dragon.
And he made me the greatest ever character, but I don't want to spoil it, so go check out what I am. It happens in the first couple of sessions. You'll see the chaos we bring. And how much he has to deal with it. Which he deals with it pretty well, because he seems to have this thing on
like totally derailed his stream in just one episode.
And then completely he railed it back in.
I mean, I just like the fact that the stuff you did to the one person you probably really shouldn't have done that to. Just like
I love how that worked. This works too much well.
It's like
now Kratos has to question all of his life decisions. As a cocky Dragonborn paladin, just kind of says you don't have to be so ruthless, mate.
No, did your Dragonborn switch to being New York? A New Yorker?
Mate,
your voice changed.
It's like, dude, the accent that is freaking out of Ukraine or Australia is from someone from the UK or Australian. That's like
Sorry, I'm chewing on food. I almost swallowed it while I was trying to talk. Hmm.
it's
Uh,
just like,
okay. Okay. My name is Grim Rabbit Skull. I am the guy that literally is just a hobo in the background. These two took me in, and I just enjoy being here as their DM and their weirdo that they like to somehow enjoy company of.
yeah, our local necromancer, everyone. Yay!
Yay! And a cultist, because I'm slowly getting cult creatures made.
Yeah, well, once you
If you
get
saw
it,
what I posted on Twitter, you might want to look at Twitter. I made a monster.
oh,
It exists now.
well,
I
you
did
could,
watercolor.
I mean, you could just create
My
something
Twitter
from
is
DM's
a
Guild.
rabbit skull.
No, I mean, you could
Basically,
create something
it
on DM's Guild and kind of post as a book and probably get paid.
Oh, don't tempt me. I have too many creatures that I still need to finish fixing. I'd have to go back to my old sketchbooks. I want to do that at some point. I have some old creatures that are super evil. Okay, now that's everyone. Let us get into the game. I think. Am I right,
Yeah,
guys?
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna ask this. What happened last session? You
Well,
guys can go ahead and tell it because
we landed in heavy
So,
iron.
Baylor, we decided to head to Heavy Iron. Toshinori needed some new weaponry. It was very interesting thing. He got the dagger for his wonderful, hopefully, courted woman of
Let's
dragon
not.
scale
Okay,
flair. And, well, you see, then he really is trying to show off, trying to get the dagger for free, dunked both hands into hot magma because we decided to take part in a sponsorship tournament, and now Baylor has a magma gauntlet in the form of Blaze Split that he activates by saying ignition in giant speak, and I plan on branding a cocky tabaxi member of an illicit activities group
Just call them the mafia, man. or the
and
or
gang.
by their actual name because I
and
literally put
The-
a name that you.
Yeah, I'd
yeah,
rather
I'm not
not have to
calling
do.
them the Fang Gang.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not calling them the
sorry.
Greater Fang, please.
Yes,
Oh please,
because
it's up to you guys. I literally that's a placeholder, but it's not actually because it has meaning. You'll find
okay,
out the meaning.
so and on top of that, now this is something Baylor doesn't know, but his adoptive son Toshinori is lying to him about
Adoptive son,
finding
motherfucker, what the fuck do you say? Sorry.
a crystal of
I don't. This
that
is your
seemingly
channel.
is
This is
to
not
be
my channel.
the embodiment of his god. Yes,
My
yes,
godparents, the mistress of frost.
Draconic parentage.
Yeah, pretty
That's more
much.
of what it be termed of.
So pretty much my
I
mom.
literally had to Google. Yeah. Well, not your mother. Your
I know, but
mother.
just like.
Your great great grandmother.
and
I
so
mean-
now our entire ship is in danger solely because of a impulsive teenager dragonborn.
I can't argue against that. That's the problem. I can't deny that.
I'm just laughing at the stupidity that is literally my own because half of this wouldn't happen if I hadn't set up literally just handing you guys the thing.
All right, so I mean, like the shadows we cast, like when they have a player do the shit.
So I'm
The
going to
previous
do
episode,
this.
we
You
get
get inspiration. Yes, you get an inspiration. You don't. I'm not gonna argue with you. I was literally letting you get this. Could have guessed. Goes.
Just-
Yeah,
Sorry, I gotta be a referential dirtbag.
I know, but
I
hey,
know.
congratulations,
Hey,
Baylor.
when you get an inspiration, you get to beat somebody a lot better.
What do you mean? I already roll like a luck god.
Yeah, just wait till again. I have a character sheet for him, so he is very annoyingly good,
Yeah, but congratulations,
and
Baylor.
he's not.
But we should probably get back to the story or something.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, I'm going to do this. So I'm gonna say this. You guys both. I want you both to roll me wisdom saves,
Wisdom saves.
and
Wisdom saves.
I'm going to say this. Toshinori, you get advantage.
15.
Okay. 20. Yay!
Okay. So you're both in the cold. You recognize this climate as your homelands. It's cold. It's dreary. You're freezing. It's just you feel that you're being held by somebody as you are getting carried through a basically passage. You're getting carried onto a boat. The boat is going on a sail. Said boat gets attacked, but it's not by what you thought it was. This boat somewhat feels familiar, but doesn't at the same time. But then you hear an ungodly wail, and you both shiver like something is literally piercing into your mind. Baylor, you were lucky enough. You just get the nightmare of something literally reaching into the back of your skull and trying to scratch at the back of your brain and not reaching it. Toshinori, I'm guessing you rolled lower with the first roll. Let me double check.
No, you rolled
No, you're good.
He
No.
gave me
So you
advantage.
basically, I know, I'm making sure because I wanted to make sure because, so you basically do the same. You avoid getting the feeling of your mind being pierced, but you hear a voice. Lucky, next time you won't be. And it's whispered into your ear. And
Is
both
it,
of you wake up with cold sweat.
is it the sound of that tabaxi?
Not in the slightest. And it isn't something that sounds human.
Okay.
Upon
Also,
waking up,
yeah, hang on.
Taylor will immediately take stock and and look around his room. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just wanted to get that one out there.
Yeah.
You're
Grim, you may want to change to a different microphone or something because you keep getting eaten in and out.
Yeah, it's
I'm trying to fight my chair right now. I'm
uh,
trying to sit still, but it's rolling backwards every time. I gotta figure out. Here, let me move it more to the center. Can you hear me now?
It's not that we can't hear you. It's fact of your mic qualities. You keep cutting in and out.
yeah, it's very
Hmm.
roboty. I'm not sure if it's your connection quality on
It's
your
definitely my
computer.
connection quality because I actually check it. It's in the red. Never mind.
Yeah, remember when I keep on telling y'all that you need to get some Ethernet cords and Ethernet adapters for your laptop?
I know.
I have a microphone directly connected into my laptop.
Yeah, but
Here,
we're
I'm gonna
talking right
try
now on the
something.
Discord call quality.
Is my Discord qual bad?
Yours is fine right
No,
now,
yours
but
is
yours does
fine.
break
Mine
up
is the
sometimes.
pain.
Oh no, I
Grim is right now, his Wi-Fi isn't stable enough,
yeah.
Looking
is
for
what
the
I
mic
was
that's
getting at.
attaching to my headphones. See if that'll help. What the hell is it? I know it's around here. It's in my room. I know it's in here.
You could actually try changing the. Well, no, I don't know if you'd be able to do that for a
There's
separate
nothing that
channel.
can change. It's just deal and just figure out me making sure I speak better. I'm done with my pizza bites, so there's nothing that's gonna stop me from talking. But so to explain what you just both felt, you felt a presence try and grab at something in your mind, some information or anything.
Okay.
And you looked around your room. I need to actually check what you rolled because there's actually somebody in your room.
18.
Okay, you see the toad
Uh,
like vibrantly bright, but he's fading slowly out of color.
Slippy, are you okay there?
All you hear is him indiscriminately chanting as he's
Mm,
slowly fading out of the color. And as soon as the color goes out, he just falls to the floor, unconscious.
Hmm. I nothing with religion. Baylor will just get up and walk over to him and roll a medical check to see if he's breathing. 22.
Like, literally, he just seems exhausted.
All right. Baylor will pick him up and just toss him into his freaking cot for right now.
Okay.
Because of powerful build, I can carry stuff. I count as a one size larger, so I assume I'm a large size, and then probably just makes it super easy. Just over the shoulder. Go to sleep here right now, Toad Man.
Okie dokie. So, now for our Toshinori boy, who's basically waking up.
He's gonna wake up, pause, and am I still sitting next to the box with the crystal in it?
So, you check the box, and then you feel your hand. It's in your hand.
Okay.
And she goes, well, I thought about it. I found a way we can give you something, but I'm not going to be able to give you all of my power. No Dragonborn can handle it. It will turn you to an icicle.
Well, my main concern is that I need a way to get at least some of your power there. Because if
I
we,
can give you memories, that's about all.
so I won't be able to be a vessel for it.
There is a place you can drop me off and return me to my original form.
Wait, a place I can drop her off and she'll return to her original form.
Literally, yes. It's near your home, but it's a lot farther in places you were told never to go.
Yeah, I'd be more than willing to. That's the whole thing, though. We have to be able to get out of here with you. Above game, the Tabaxi. Did they explain how they were tracking the tracking?
Nope.
Did I'm like thinking like, was there any detail saying like it appeared in one place then another, or if if it was something that was followed through the ship?
So I'm gonna say he wouldn't have explained it, because if he explained it, then you could have tried to. I'm trying to think of how I can explain it the best way possible.
Roll an arcane knowledge to tell if you
Yes, thank
understand
you.
how
Yeah, just
magic
roll
works.
a history. Roll a history, actually.
Just history.
Basically, remember what he was saying. Yeah, remember what he was saying last.
Yay.
And abilities. I'm working on
14.
something while I'm doing this, but yeah. 14. He seems very confident that he could keep track of it, but he was keeping an eye on somebody in the room, but you didn't see them well enough to know who it was. So you know there is somebody watching the ship, but you don't know who's watching the ship.
Well, yeah, but I'm more concerned with like detailed like
What Ink's asking is because he described it as sorry, not trying to,
Different.
Go
but
You
ahead.
trying to confirm?
that
Go ahead.
there's no way to see into our ship directly save for several portholes. So he described it as it it was in one room and then peered in another. So I think what Ink's trying to get at is could he discern that either the box is possibly lead line to stop people from seeing what's inside of it, or if the person using it was using detect magic.
Yeah, it's like
So
I'm trying to figure
you
out like
know that here, I actually can mind you about this. The box you were told was non-magic, so it basically took and would basically cloak any item that's got magical in it.
okay.
Now the other thing is, they did say yes, they could track it, but they only knew that it was around your ship. They didn't know if it was exactly on your ship.
Okay.
Because again, you don't know exactly what this is. You only know it's an essence of your dragon. You don't know if it is your dragon, what part of the dragon's essence, and how much of it is.
Okay.
So remember, this is a dragon, so it is very powerful magic. So it's not like, oh, it's just a little blip. No, it's
Okay.
that's just a spotlight centered around your ship. That's more of what I'm trying to tell you guys is.
Okay, so yeah, there's no way for me to like pass off saying like, no, no, that magic you sense is just me. I have ice. I'm an ice dragon.
Yeah, you'd have to bluff the hell out of him. You'd have to find a more powerful item that you could bluff that said that is. And again, the tournament is in less than a day, I think I set it up as. You guys get one more day to prep.
I thought it was
And
literally
again,
the
he
next
didn't. Oh, if it is next day, it's fine. I still have time to do stuff. It's just, it's up to you guys. Do you want me to give you one more day to prep, or do you want to go with the tournament now and have that fun?
I mean,
No, we. I would. I would say we should prep just because if this is where I've gotten to, I think it. You know, I would like to do something if that is okay.
Yeah, that's
You're
fine.
fine. Yeah.
Okay, knowing that pretty much we're what kind of bind we're in, I would. I would say I would tell Mr. Seth, give me a moment. I'm gonna need a little help on this. If you will trust me, I think I have someone who can help me. But I would like you to trust me on this.
He's literally going, I'm in your hands. There's not much I can do to stop you, so it's the only trust I can give you is about as much as you can throw me.
This is more like kind of an honor kind of trust, like like I recognize
You
veteran.
haven't thrown her off the ship. She trusts you enough to at least tell you what she is.
All
There is
right,
trust. It's
okay,
just the idealism of she can't do anything. She's an orb, basically.
all right. So I would place the orb back in the box, close it,
Mm-hmm.
and if possible, I'd like to kind of. I would like to close my door and lock it, and I'd like to find Flair.
Oh, she's in her. You can hear wailing in her room, but it's not hers. It's imagine hearing an ethereal wail.
Yeah, I knock on the door.
Come in.
I I enter and says, "Hey, Flair, I I think it's time to expand the party one more person for the box, if you understand."
That would be smart. I'd rather not lie to the captain a lot longer, cause it'd be better to keep more in the loop. Because having that around is gonna be more dangerous.
Yes, and I'd rather try and keep as few people aware of it as possible. Well, and I'm saying all this in Draconic,
Yeah,
so I'd I want to keep this as the group as small as possible, but I would mind meeting me at my room and say like about game. I'm saying like 10 minutes, but it's just I'm I'm gonna I'm pretty much going to tell her to meet me back at my room at 10 minutes, and
okie dokie.
I'm gonna go get Baylor.
Oh, fun! This is gonna be fun.
So
So,
I'm good.
also to heads you up, Baylor, just a little bit about lore.
Hmm.
Do you want me to tell you something that I added because it's a lot darker for your thing about primordial dragons? And something about the giant folk and why they are both not on agreeable terms?
Mm, I
You
mean,
want to know why most of the land is sea?
I mean,
It,
remember I told you Baylor kind of
I know, it's
the
just
monk.
not gonna hurt you. It's just more information for you.
Yeah, like
I'm
because
saying roll a
he,
history.
he's not from his hometown of anything. His hometown was a monk monastery with mostly freaking more Genasi and stuff like
Huh?
that. But I'll see if there's some ancestral memory.
It's not
I,
that you would have been studying, so you, as a monk, you would study under them and they teach you stuff about the history, because
mm,
your monastery was guarding something very important, but you can't seem to remember what.
mm.
And it had something to deal with the giant folk. They accepted you real quickly, basically. Oddly.
Hmm.
That's about all you remember. You remember you were something with the giant folk and something with the dragons.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And your basic monk standing was between that. They just were like, okay, these two groups can't mingle or they're gonna start some fights that is not gonna be good.
All
This is
right.
just some extra lore. Have some fun with this.
Hmm.
Just this is later stuff that might come up. I thought I'd be important because
Yeah,
I had to
you're good.
build a lot of crud in like a small span of time.
No, you're fine.
I thought I'd just give you more information.
I was just saying because
It'd make it more
Baylor's
stressful
entire
for fun.
fighting style is opposite of what his monastery went with. Remember, his
Oh yeah,
monastery
absolutely.
was
You
originally
didn't. That's the point.
open hand. He didn't find that to be his way, and just
Hmm.
yeah. I'm just making sure. That's why I was like, wait, hold up.
Oh no, no, no. This is literally the difference between they taught you who to fight in that style. You don't like that style, but they also had a reason they kept that style in purpose. Purpose.
Hmm. All right.
This is just giving you more something to build with and play around with, and it kind of comes up and lets you kind of piece that memory because you're dealing with powerful gear. You're remembering what your monks used to teach you about honing knowledge. Again, you did see it as smart and kind of could say you had a idealism of use the gear to your own advantage.
Hmm. Huh.
Again, this is your character. You see the information as you see it. I just present it,
All right. Baylor's just in
and you get.
his room right
Mhm.
now, still. So if Toshinori came to him, that's where you'd find him.
Yeah, I'd be knocking on your room's door.
Hmm? Uh, goes, opens it. Oh, Toshinori, you okay?
Yeah,
You
I'm
seem a bit shook.
just obviously someone is watching our ship, and I mean I've seen quite a few. I mean I've seen. I gotta pull up the freaking notes. I've seen Tella. I've seen Tusk. I've yet to see. Oh, never mind. They're Slippy. I've seen
The
Flare.
Typhon. My bad, not Typhon, Trident.
Triton.
Yeah, Coral. She's the one I haven't seen. You haven't
Hmm.
seen her by chance, have you?
Unfortunately, no.
Hmm. I'll have to ask the crew about that. But there's something else I wanted to ask you about. Do you mind coming to my room with me?
This is a bit soon and in advance, aren't you going, Blair? But yes, I'll follow you. Sorry. In a bit
He's
of
gonna
a
look at you. We're like, wait, what's Flare got
response.
to do with this?
It's fine. Just go. It is okay.
Oh boy, oh boy.
So Baylor just follows behind. Again, giant man, quiet as fuck footsteps.
Yeah.
Just
So
like,
yeah, and I'd
Oh
like to.
shoot!
Yeah, yeah.
I
I'd
was
like
filming.
and I'd like to roll like a perception to see if I could see anyone if anyone's like following us or paying extreme attention to us. You know, more so than usual.
Go ahead. You're fine. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
10, of course.
There's some odd rats. There's some just your crew walking around. That's about it.
Yeah. Okay. So to me, nothing out of the ordinary exactly. Okay. So
Nope.
we were. Yeah.
Nothing that seems too bad.
Yeah. So we arrived kind of at my room's door. I'm assuming Flair's there.
Yep.
Yeah. It says.
She's just there going. Yeah.
Yep. All right. And I unlock my door and I say, if you wouldn't mind, and I gesture inside.
Baylor will take a step inside. Oh, Feder, you're here as well. Hmm, how
Yes.
interesting. And I'll just take a seat on Toshinori's bed, like, so what did you two call me in here for? I'm not a paladin, so I can't enact something like ceremony.
Toshinori just kind of closes the door, locks it, And when he hears that, he just goes, and it's like,
So the expression on Flair's face is just pure. Just if you've ever seen somebody who can smile. Actually, no. Roll me that if you guys want to actually know what she's feeling. Please roll me an insight.
just because I am interested, oh, please don't tell me I didn't. Like, this isn't really weird. So I got a 13.
Okay.
Is Baylor going to do it or no?
No,
Yeah,
Baylor
it's
is
my
the
turn.
happy
So,
like expression.
Toshinori,
Uh,
you can see the daggers in her eyes, and you know that as a smile, that means I'm thinking of every way to dissect a human being. But in the
oh,
same sense,
oh,
just there's
thing-
a slight chuckle.
good
And
thing neither of us
There's
are
daggers
big.
and
uh, it's like,
you
not what
find
we.
it funny, but in the funny of keep joking. Just remember, you sleep.
Yeah, he's like, that's not good. Just not what we were here to talk about. About Baylor. And he, you know, he any windows he sees, he actually kind of covers and stuff like that. And he brings the box to Baylor, and I set it down and says, "This is why," and I, gesture him to open the lid.
Hmm. Could I just insight Toshinari real quick? Like, is this what
That's up
we're
to that's
talking
up
about?
to you two. That's up to you two. When it's a player and a player, that's up to you two if you how you want to do it.
Sure, go ahead. Just roll a
I'm just
perception.
refereeing.
Baylor knows that what we're looking for is highly magical, and opening this could just blow a spotlight. So it's just like, I
Well, I
don't know
mean,
what your exact intentions here are. So yeah, no, Baylor is just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I
wait,
guess I'll open it.
didn't wait, Rabbit, didn't
Baylor rolled a 7.
yeah, didn't wait, Rabbit, didn't you say like doesn't matter whether the box is open or not, it still is a spotlight?
So if the box is closed, it dims it. But if the so basically it's really powerful. So imagine just basically putting a I'm trying to think of a term. It's putting a piece of tape on a faucet.
Okay, so
You
it
guys seen the flex tape commercial? Please tell me you've seen that at least,
the what?
because that's the meme flex tape.
Oh, that okay.
If you remember the one where it was the meme version where the person put flex tape on a faucet and it basically, instead of being like a huge flowing thing, it just started spurting out in other directions. It's like literally taking and covering the faucet and you're leaking it, but you're not. Just imagine just trail versus droppings.
Okay, so it's leaking magical energy.
Yeah, because again, you had your wizard take it apart and not brute force it and break it.
Yeah. So
Because if she didn't, you wouldn't be able to use it at all, and it'd be just a wooden box.
yeah. So if that's the case, then Toshinori actually wouldn't gesture. He'd actually kind of say, just touch it, because I'm assuming the energy could still just make the box colder than usual.
Mm.
So the funnier thing, it feels cold, but like an ice box that's not too cold. But this is also a thing of it really is just looks like a box. It can hide it, but it's not gonna. It's more of the you have to touch the item for it to sense any magic first. You know what you've seen, Yoshinori.
Uh,
Baylor doesn't.
okay, no, like that. That's why I've been trying to get an answer. Like, is this something that you can
I
tell?
know. I'm
It's
trying to figure out how to answer it. That was my problem.
Baylor's
I
just
couldn't
going
think
to
of how to.
open it
all right.
and
Just
touch whatever inside. Just like I don't know what y'all are on about, but he opens it and just kind of like looking away, meandering,
Determine.
clasps.
Dirt.
oh
As
wait.
soon as your hands go onto the thing, you can hear Dragon speak, and you just hear the. So I want to make sure it's the correct. Your guys' thoughts on a draconic speaking when you don't understand draconic, it sounds like growling, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Growling loose words for me at least, kind of like fusro, stuff of that nature. deep
Yeah.
guttural noises.
So you start hearing guttural noises, and you were called dirt being
Like,
in the most. It's cold. The room gets a lot colder when Baylor touches it,
Mm.
and you can feel it, Toshinori, which kind of scares you.
oh yeah, I'm assuming it's just like, but I'm guessing Baylor doesn't understand
Baylor
it, but I do. That he was called Dirt Being.
Oh, basically, she just called him one of these dirt beings.
Oh, so the things that it
She does
encountered.
not like giants.
I know, but no, like she's speaking purely Draconic. She's not speaking this in common.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Baylor
She's
does,
basically treating him like an imbecile.
which is kind of ironic, all things considered. But yeah, I just want to make sure like Baylor doesn't understand what she's saying.
Not yet.
Yeah, it said like yeah, the orb doesn't like to be touched exactly. She has a particular taste. It's why me and Flair are here.
It's not quite a taste. And she
Baylor
starts speaking in common.
Oh,
kind
And
of
Baylor, you.
blinking. Like I'm confused. Wait, this thing has consciousness, is what you're trying to tell me.
yes, this is. You remember what that tabaxi was talking about?
And it's speciest on top of it? What the fuck, guys? Why this from me?
There's a reason they hate each other, and you'll find out that reason. It's not speciesism, it's very worse.
It's not the fact that species. It's the fact that this holds the power of a dragon, Baylor. This
And
holds.
Elder Dragon, you. Actually, you quite might not. You may know more, because you may know more of your history.
Sorry,
So,
mistress. This this holds the power of the mistress of frost, an elder dragon of my kind.
hmm. So, this is what he wants. Okay, he's not getting it.
Well, I'm glad we got that part out of the way.
Just kind of blank face statement. Kind
Yeah.
of looking at
And
Toshinori like,
who is this person that's after me?
He never gave a name, but gave him as part of this gang called the Greater Fang. But I don't trust them, considering how far south we are from the north. I don't trust them. Whatever
Well,
they want with your
Hey,
power, it cannot be good. And any power that
I'm
it
gonna
it,
do something. I'm gonna roll something, and if she gets this, I'm gonna laugh.
oh boy.
I'm gonna let her roll something. I'm gonna roll her intelligence because there's something to that name that bugs her. There's a reason I named it that because it has some say in the world. Where was it? Where's dragons? I'm trying to find the, monster. There it is. Sorry. I thought it'd be interesting to see if she gets something and you guys could get more lore.
meanwhile,
Sorry.
Toshinori feels the glare of giants passed on his shoulders, just like, huh, oh no, I'm in danger.
Why would I be feeling that?
I lied to a monster who's going to protect me just to beat me up himself.
Ancient Silver One. There it is. Let's see. Dungeon. Okay. Oh, okay. That Earth! And then the room gets a lot colder.
Her. Okay. I'm assuming that's a name you know, mistress.
It's one of the others. An old dragon. He must have gotten his body back.
What? Another elder dragon? Who?
The Dragon of Bronze. Hopefully, it's the Dragon of Bronze.
Well, that certainly seals the deal. That we definitely can't let you go, and we can't just drop you off with someone and trust them to be able to get where they need to go. And in it, like pretty much in Draconic, he kind of cussed like "Ferbet," just like the F word in Draconic. Like, and he's racking his brain on like, how the heck are we supposed to get out of this port? Because if we leave,
There's a couple of options you have. But literally, they don't know where I am on your boat. As long as you get out of here, you're fine. You could use the tournament as a distraction. It's up to you on how you'd like to do it.
above game though, like
They never.
they're not gonna let us leave. They've already said they're not gonna let us leave though. That's the whole thing.
But they never specified where to meet you. You can come into contact and fully plan out an attack first. You could even make a wager. There's tons of ways you can do this. This is all up to you. You just haven't instigated anything with them. They've instigated with you. This is up to you. I'm just very bad at this because I literally am having to fix planning and angles because I messed up a lot of the planning on this.
Baylor
My
is
apologies on how scattered this is. I meant for it just to be more clean, but
Um,
it's kind of messy.
You're good.
It's
I
okay. It's
do have
okay.
a question real quick. Could
What's up?
Baylor roll an Arcana real quick to see if he would be able to ask Flair, like, hey, do you have anything that could send a message to our guys while we send them offshore and out of dock?
I can stay here and, you know,
No, no, no,
here.
no, no.
And no,
We need,
because you need somebody on the ship that has message, and
no,
she
we
can
need
give you some.
her to have message to send a message to the guys offshore to then come back into shore once business is handled. It's
I'm
like
trying to
this.
think of how you're doing.
Wait, are
So
you?
basically, Baylor is already
You need a
thinking,
messenger. You
yes,
need somebody that with you as a group, but you can.
yes.
So
There are
okay, I
two
get what
ways
you
that
mean.
this
It's
plane
fine.
is going, Baylor. I'm going to explain it out of character because I can't use the heavy accent to explain it. Basically, Baylor is thinking, okay, there are two ways we can do this. We can leave this deity, or I don't really, mistress of ice. Yes, let's go with that. On the ship, send it out of port. We have Talia or Tia, I forget her name. I always forget it.
Tala,
Tella, Sparks, um,
Tusk,
You
shoot,
still think it's
Tusk,
probably drunk with.
Tusk,
and
Slippy,
Slippy.
and possibly Coral, but we can't find Coral.
Coral may be of the Greater Fang. We are not sure, or captured by them, but those four here could be enough to mount an assault on whatever group they possibly send. But if we want to have one over on them, we keep the orb with us as we hit into town for the tournament. They are distracted, divided. We deal with the head. The serpent wriggles free and has no idea what it is. It is a risk. We're only honestly a three-man team at that point if Flitter would come with.
I
That'd
mean,
be interesting. Some more corpses to use.
She does have the most utility of us, and I assume healing abilities. I don't quite understand magic.
neither do I. I realize now, like, we don't have any magic users.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, she's the only magic user you guys have hired.
technically Baylor can channel energies, but it's more through a physical capability of channeling them. But he's more or
Trying
less
to make
just
sure I
trying to
have
be
all the
like,
characters. Yeah.
if we can divide their front and deal with what's ever dug itself into the town, and if they have taken Coral, actually, he immediately stares to Flair. Did you meet Flair at all, Coral anywhere during your time on the ship?
No, she's been very to herself.
Shit. Well,
But
Let's ask
she said
Tira.
she was going shopping the last I talked to her, though.
okay,
Okay,
so
then never mind.
Well, but you didn't meet her then.
Again, I
She
was
interacted
in
with
the
you.
midst of if. Let me explain. So, if you guys know what she does, she's probably in the midst of messing with a soul, and it's torture.
Yes, but I'm more asking like there was a passing interaction.
Yes, at least
'Cause-
something was said to her. She may have heard it. She may have not.
Hmm.
So it's not a full. Hey, she went shopping. No, it's a. I think she may have went shopping.
Do you possibly have these spells sending?
Checking. Not prepared.
Is it extensive to ritual cast it?
Let me check. Let me double check. And it's not in her book right now. I'd have to actually.
Sorry if this is slightly metagamey.
You're not, because wizards would have a spell book and all that. Virtual spells. Do I need to add more? I think I need to add more. Let's add one more. So I don't have that many. Correct. Press C. C is. Dang it! Z. Is it actually sending? I don't think. Why don't I have? I don't think necromancers actually can learn sending.
Okay, well, better just want that idea to at least contact Coral.
My
But on the right side, it's more or less just a vote now of, well, not bringing everybody in, but between the three of us, if this is the plan we're going with.
Your best idea is here. I have something my master gave me in case of necessity, and she hands you a stone.
Baylor or Toshinari?
Toshinori. It's a sending stone.
Well, how many charges does it have? Or does it have unlimited charges?
One a day.
One a day.
It's it's something.
I know, it's just like if I could, I'd try and take the orb into town and have it kind of strapped to my shield, but I can't do that because that takes time, and that it could take a whole day. And in that time, I'm pretty much leaving a giant spotlight on the frickin' forge where I would be taking it, and it could get taken away.
So, you guys stuck on planning? Do you want me to move something along?
I mean, I wouldn't say that we're stuck on planning. Baylor's mentioned the plan. Nobody's really commented on his plan.
Well, all you said is
I agree with the majority. That's literally all I'm here for. I'm only going to tell you if it's going to backfire very easily. I'm there to give you a slight warning.
yeah, just like from your what exactly is your plan?
Okay. So.
That we sent. All I know is that you want to send people out and then call them back in.
Okay, so again, we keep the box on us, or we leave the box with the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Separate. Divides their attention. They don't genuinely know what's going on. Shit, technically, Toshinari could probably swallow the orb.
Yeah.
The stupid thing is, I actually thought about doing that if I ever got a magic item.
And then
just eats the magic item.
I mean, could I eat it as is, or would I actually need to shrink it down?
You already tried this. It did not work.
I never tried that.
Yeah, no, he
Last
talked about
session was you tried doing it.
he he asked Flitter about shrinking it down, but I'm saying it's what, like the size of your palm?
Size of a baseball.
Yeah, she's a dragon.
Yeah. Also, this is a primordial dragon
Yeah, look,
item that you don't
we
even know.
we are taking chances. It's either carry this box into town and brawl.
The dragon is literally telling you, "Don't eat me. Just
Yeah,
don't."
yeah, but I mean, we're kind of like running low on options because no, as you said, the box can somewhat hide it. That much we do know, but we gotta have the box with us somewhere. So the thing is, we can instigate something with them, with this greater Frank, but we have no idea how big their numbers are. We just know that the Tabaxi can go pretty much anywhere they want and just appear where they want because they appeared apparently twice to Baylor and once to Toshinori.
I'm trying to help you because I'm trying to think of an easy way to explain this. You guys can also. You could go into trying to contact them. He never said he wasn't able to be contacted. If you want to sit there and talk to the Tabaxi,
Well, the problem is, what exactly would we say?
There's
that's the
nothing
point.
Baylor
That's
wants
what
to
you
say.
could. That's
I hate that. Like you're all probably thinking, dick for sitting there. Baylor is not interested in talking.
Well, yeah, but it's like we have to, we can't just go in because we tell them like, hey, let's meet at this time. They plan around our plan.
Okay, we have them meet on our boat. We have a sending stone. We don't know his name.
True.
Possibilities are that it lands.
can't do the evil thing. I was thinking I can't do where he just pops out the porthole. The entire time I'm thinking, could I do that? Would they be hating on me? Yeah, that'd be an ass move if I just had him like suddenly pop out of the porthole.
So I
So
guess
we lure, we ask him to be on our ship, and then what?
yeah.
We just like go out arms swinging.
I can't help. I can't. No, I'm not the player. I'm the DM. I can't do shit. I had a dumb thing to say if you thought about it. Have you guys thought about, kidnapping him?
I'm assuming this is just Flair now talking. Baylor and Toshinari just kind of like, I mean,
He's just
yeah.
been sitting there, and it's the. I thought the DM. I don't want to be the guy that does this, but
Well,
I thought it might be a good idea because
an NBC
just
can
it
make
didn't cross your
comments.
guys' mind.
Like
I
he
know,
lives
but I
there,
just
and
didn't want to sit there and run a course for you. I just wanted to. I'm just gonna throw that into the wind. You guys can kidnap. I have no qualms against you kidnapping the bloody mafia boss that you think is the boss.
I never say he was
no,
the boss, but he's
we don't think
obviously a
he's boss.
representative.
The contact.
Yes. And
Baylor.
again, I don't mind. You're still on the lawful neutral. Again, you're leaning towards more.
Baylor's
Actually, you're still neutral. Dang it, you're still neutral.
Baylor's
How the hell did you guys?
Hmm?
I'm laughing at the fact, how have I made you guys the perfect neutral? Because you have a necromancer, but at the same time you're protecting something that is primordial.
I mean,
Well,
is an idea.
I mean, my idea would be effectively if we could switch it out and trick him into taking the box, or if I could absorb the power, and give them something that's extremely empty. Then it's like, yeah, well, this is what we found. Is this the thing you were looking for? Because I could easily try and pass it off that this is just a power I have within me. This is something I was born with, because technically it's not wrong. But I can't do that because I can't absorb the power.
Okay, I'll give you an out. And the dragon actually is gonna say this. I can split my essence. It hurts like a mother. If I do this, it takes a little bit of my energy, and I will go silent for 5 days. But it'll make it look like my power is in the box. Will that be enough of a trick for you?
Yeah, that certainly would do it. But
What happens to the split power?
I
It
mean,
takes an essence of me, but it doesn't hold. So you will have limited time to get the hell out of here.
Hmm.
It'd be a last resort, basically.
I feel like that'd be more sus though. Two
Exactly.
power, yeah, two powers appearing
No,
simultaneously.
no, no, no. What I'm going to say, it makes her dormant.
So the light will
The
go out on the
essence
orb.
for 5 days, and then will come back in full form. But you
The
don't know
problem
all
is
of what that does. You only know small bits.
the
Yeah.
two bigger problems are: do we want to take part in the thing? Want to just steal the weapons? Because Baylor can't get rid of his. Toshinari can give his back in.
true, and he'd feel bad just taking it without thing. But just to kind of clarify, Mistress is telling us that she can split her power, and we give them the orb. Say this is what we found. They think, all right, fine, you gave us what we wanted. We don't know what happened. We can lie our ass off saying like maybe it's something that the goblins screwed up. Give that to them, and then we leave after the 3 days because we're only supposed to be there for 3 days.
Does the orb, when the essence is split, does the orb still appear?
So she doesn't know because, again, this is a state she just goes unconscious. She's not done this before. It is a literal. It's a Hail Mary.
Okay, but when it comes back, does it go back to the orb or does it go back to what?
It would go back to the orb, but I'm asking, like, is there going to be a physical item in the box? I mean, honestly, Baylor, like, if Grim wants to set a time limit, we have spent quite a bit on this planning, and I'm sure the Greater Fang would have already been like, okay, something's up, because we see it, we know that it's on there, we're just going to fucking raid it.
Again, why haven't they done that in the first place?
Yeah,
Hmm.
they true.
Why
So,
would they wait?
all right,
Something's off about the fact that they're waiting.
let's just put out a spreadsheet right here, right now. And Flair's involved in this vote.
Yeah.
Kidnap, try to divide and conquer,
Right. So we
or
or
Hail Mary of the Essence split.
we should save the Hail Mary for when we really need it, and
Well, the
Or
problem is once
there's
one
even a
goes
bigger
into,
Hail Mary, just kidnap the man.
yeah, that was already the first one that I brought up, because right now, no matter which way we go about it, we have to take care of the plan in at least 2 days.
so here's what I think we can do. We do the tournament. We kind of make a name for ourselves, and then we set up that at the end of the tournament, we send this usually send someone and say, hey, one of our crewmates found something on the ship. Would you meet us there to verify that it's that? We use that as a ploy. We get the guy on there. Here, we actually freaking battle it out, kidnap the man, and sail on out. Because by that point, the thing will be lifted. We tie him, gag him, throw him into the ship with Slippy. Maybe and tell Slippy to stand guard, and hope against hope, Coral isn't any part of this. And actually grab him and leave. Heck, we can actually probably get Sparks to, have one of his hand cannons aimed at him, point blank. I'm sure you get the point by then.
So plan right now is find him, tell him, hey, after the tournament, pre-game, we'll have our crew search the entire ship during the tournament. Unfortunately, we need to focus on that, and so things have been a bit chaotic and hectic.
Yeah, I was gonna say like we can wait till like we can say that and then just say after the end of the tournament, we actually set it up so that
Grab his name during the communication on, hey, you haven't found it yet. We're stuck searching on this, and then be able to send it to him.
yeah, I would say wait till the day of the tournament and say, tell him we haven't found it, like, or the day before the tournament, which I guess would be technically today. Say, hey, we haven't found it, but our crew is currently what?
I'm saying end of the day. I'll call it the tournament will be at the end of this day.
Okay.
That works for you.
Yeah, we tell him we'll go into town, see if we can contact him and say, hey, just a message. I don't know how we would contact him outside of the sending stuff because we can only do it once.
Well, yeah, that's why we need his.
You know you're being followed. You could literally just go, hey, we're looking for the fan gang, and see if 5 of the thugs just decide to come up to you.
Like I said, there are multitudes of ways that we can do it. I think it'd be easier to get them now rather than wait till the tournament. That's just me looking at it from Baylor is hungry for this man's blood.
True, but I was like, if we raise it up and get the town involved, we may be causing more trouble afterwards. But then again, it's like
you don't know who's participating in the tournament in the first place.
Yeah, but you know what? It's probably our best plan that we do it now. But let's put it towards like before the tournament. If it's going to be at the end of the day, we might as well do it before the tournament. Let's send them saying like, "Hey, we found something," and we'll actually talk to the crew first, to as many as the crew first, and tell them we're expecting guests. Be prepared for they're here for a special occasion, but be on your toes type thing. We have them come in.
What Baylor's other plan was of just bring him here and then duke it out on the ship. Take the ship out of port a little bit if things get too hairy.
Yeah. Well, actually, Slippy's out cold, isn't he?
Yeah, Slippy was performing another ritual, caused him to glow for whatever reason.
I think I have this may sound like I'm making a scapegoat, but I think I have an idea. We tell him that our friend Slippy, grabbed a box, that he went swimming, grabbed the box, went out, and then we told him to retrieve it. When we told him that we were trying to find something, he went out, grabbed it, and it was, a very harsh experience. He was very exhausted. And this is what we found. We, trying to play it off the fact of like, hey, we couldn't find it till now because our friend Slippy kind of hid it away. Hey, but we found it. That way they don't think like, oh, they're trying to hide it from us. It was the idiocy of one crewmate and not the entire crew. But we use that and then, have our crew ready to receive guests, as it were. And, well, that's when we actually kind of, we tell them, hey, one of our crewmates found something. He was trying to hide it. We want to know if this is what it is. Can you come to our ship? Or we say, like, come to our ship so you can verify it. We'd rather not move this thing and then find out it's not what you're looking for.
Alright, so, yeah, let's just go with that then. So, Baylor. Alright, so let's head off the ship for a moment and, well, actually, just speak to somebody on the docks. I don't know. Baylor probably just.
I was going to say, like, just say use the sending stone, because we have no other reason to use it.
Name. We don't know his name.
But we've met him.
Don't you need names for sending?
Do you?
Okie dokie, time for DM magic call. Let me look it up, because D&D Beyond has spell it. You can look up the spell, literally just Google the spell. Go to spells and you can look it up.
Let's see. Class, you send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately. The spell enables creatures with intelligence scores at least 1 to understand the meaning of your message. You can send the message across the distance and even to other planes of existence, but if the target is on a different plane than you, there is a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive. It doesn't say you need the it doesn't say you need the name.
With sending stones, the other person needs to have a stone as well.
But
this isn't that this is a different item. It's just sending. You send it. It's a message thing. It's like to send to the necromancer, or it's like a phone basically. It's just me breaking rules just because I didn't want to have to make items, so I just said I'll break in other items for my own fun.
No problem. All right.
Respect. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I didn't want to make this chaotic.
So first let's get the crew ready, and then let's take inventory of who's on the crew and who's not, and then we set this meeting up. This cat comes to us. We capture the cat. Maybe have Flair torture him for a bit, and hopefully find out that Coral isn't part of this, or if she is, she's safe, and whatnot. But yeah.
All right. I mean, Baylor already kind of let everybody know to keep eye on things, so just round the crew together.
Yeah, and have them prepared to receive guests. Quote unquote.
So, all right, we're about to send out a message to a group of is interested in an item on the ship and looking to procure it. I want everybody on high alert and be ready for anything to go down.
All right, and while you're doing that, I'd personally like to make sure we have everyone from our crew. Like, is Coral the only one missing?
It seems so. The only person that you haven't seen is her. And I just launched that across the room. I ain't getting that back.
Okay.
All right.
And then I turn to has anyone seen Coral?
So the funny thing is, you see the Sparks, who looks absolutely wasted somehow. He has somehow gotten alcohol.
Of course.
And he goes, yeah, she was shopping today. She was getting some supplies for the ship and me. She should be out in the city. Last I saw of her.
Well, this would have been next day, so yesterday as well?
Yes, she got me booze.
Okay, so she went out again today.
Yes. She's the one that's getting their supplies. Well, your supplies.
Can I do a medicine check on Sparks?
Do an insight. It isn't. He's not sick.
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna do an insight. 13.
Alright.
Hey,
And I'm gonna roll against you because Sparks is drunk and he still Sparks.
Is Sparks just our log?
He's depressed. Something's off, but you don't know what.
Oh, does this
He's
have to
drunk.
Do with, does this have to do with the female rabbit folk? Oh boy. Baylor, we need your matchmaking skills.
I don't do well with drunk people. That's rude. Alright, Sparks, go take 5, get some water, sleep it off. We'll talk about your girl issues at a later time.
He starts tying a rope around his waist. Gets a running start. Runs off the side of the ship.
What the fuck?
I
never said how drunk he was.
It's like,
You
is he
did
just
say go
off...
get some water.
I pull him up.
He's very much angry.
I pull him up and say like, and if I can, for Barry's sake, I'll just pull him up and take him to his room, rest him down, lock his door, so he doesn't get out.
This is why you would. I've turned him into the most chaotic child.
Oh boy.
Welcome to having a spark.
Alright, well, sending someone. Catman, we may have found what you were looking for. A crewmate of ours had accidentally absconded with it into the ocean. That is why it took so long, blah, 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 blah. Come to the ship whenever you, well, immediately. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna be mean and say it was that 25 words, but still, like,
Yeah, my bad. I forgot 25 words.
So,
Hey,
like-
Catman, ship, found item. Sorry it took so long.
And immediately you get a response back. Oh, I'm here.
Perception?
Let's just say. Oh, I love this part. Let's see if he can. I want to check. Like, I want you to roll perception. Yes, I'm gonna roll his stealth just to double check.
and I
if he
can't
can
roll perception because
see.
I didn't hear the message.
Oh,
Don't be
good.
proof.
Okay, so you and me, you can see him. He's sitting on the mast, the main mast, all the way at the top.
So you heard our meeting and you just want to fight it. How is this going to go
Wait,
down?
hang on. But we had the meeting in my room. How the heck did he hear that?
No, the meeting on board, where I should have said we might be fighting them. We
Okay.
have no intentions of giving it up. Like,
All he said was, "Oh boy."
Oh,
Okay, guess we gotta roll with that.
again, you don't know what he's heard.
okay, I'm just if he's been
No.
up the entire time, it's just kind
He,
of
you don't know how long he's been up there, but he's been up there.
all
You know
right,
the cat pose that basically, if you've ever seen how Black Panther or trying to think of other characters that have the cat motif where they just sit on their palms and knees.
Oh, Catwoman.
Yeah, thank you. But this is more male, like
Yeah, I
the
know, but
bills.
like Catwoman, just you said more.
Yeah,
cat
thank you.
characters, Like,
Yeah, that's the. Yeah, I get the. Yeah, and he jumps down. And he's going. Yes, quite. He is slightly smaller than Tosh, both of you, but he still has an intimidating voice and personality.
oh man.
So, you have the item?
yes.
Well, I'd like to see it then.
Oh no, that's not how this goes down. You're on our ship. You asked for an item. We do have it.
Wait. Well, let's make a deal. I take the item, and I don't get your little crewmate that left your ship.
Can I insight that?
Absolutely. And I will roll to see what he does.
12. Wait, actually, hang on. Maybe I do. I actually have it. Do I actually have it? Can I actually do this?
Gonna pop my inspiration to re-roll that. Oh, that's even worse. 5.
So you have no idea if he's lying or telling the truth.
Hang on. That's why it's like I'm seeing if maybe I can actually use this at where is it? No, that's the breath weapon. No, commanding presence. Okay. Okay, no, yeah, that's not gonna work. Darn. I was trying to see my commanding.
Well, you both picked fighting classes. This is why this is going to be the hardest mission, because it deals with deception, stealth, and a lot of skills that your classes don't usually have strength in. But I can play this out very simply. All I ask is for the item. I don't ask for much trouble. All I ask is for you to hand it over, and we can simply go our separate ways. Nobody gets hurt, no blood is shed.
Well, we have no clue if Chloral is safe. You didn't bring them here, so there's no clue if
How
you'll
about this?
be revealed.
I can promise you she won't be dead if the item's in my hand.
See, I don't trust cats. I already have a problem with you. You threatened my crew, and now you're even more.
Fine.
'Cause it won't
I'll
stop.
give you till the end of the day. If you
Hmm.
don't give me the item,
It's
we'll
quite
have
simple.
a
You bring the
problem.
person here. It's quite simple. You bring the person here. Exchange happens. Person is not on the ship. We have no reason to believe your word as much as you.
That's why I said you have the until the end of the day. I'll
Yeah.
bring your crewmate, and you bring me the item.
And because I'm going to, and Toshinori is going to step up and say, "Hey, if you decide to do this, and she comes back harmed, I will be wearing your fur like a scarf." And I'd like to roll intimidation.
Well,
And
then I think. Oh, and also he says, then that makes two of us. I'll be wearing your scales as a cloak.
you can
And
try.
both of you, yes, that means it's basically contested intimidation.
Yeah, and I'm using a superiority die to go with it.
Hey.
Never mind.
Ooh.
Double nat 20.
What'd you roll?
Double
What'd you
nat
roll?
20.
Double nat 20s.
So I'm gonna explain this. He rolled a 3 plus 2. He failed.
Oh.
Well
Yes.
then, we'll see you at the end of the day then. Good day, lads.
Hold on. Before you leave, your name.
5.
5?
5 or
Yep.
5?
FIVA. 5. 5. I think
Okay.
5 or Fev.
Fiva?
I think 5 sounds better.
Viva, yeah.
Fiva.
Okay, Fiva. Okay.
Uh, I'm not sure if I should risk this, but could Baylor tail him?
Sure, let's go with it. What roll me a stealth? Where's his passive
21.
perception? Okie dokie. As you follow him, he leads you. You go down alleys after alley, and then I need you to roll another stealth, please.
No problem. Oh, that's no good.
That's
8.
a problem.
Yeah, it is.
You kick a can on accident. He goes, so I'm being tailed. Is it you, giant, or is it the dragon that said he'd wear my skin?
Hold on.
Well, is anyone going to speak? I know you're out there.
Shit, that does require tuning. Fuck. Actually, no, because he wouldn't have had it on him.
Well, then let's make this more interesting. I'll give you 5 seconds to run, or 5 seconds to die.
Baylor. Oh. Huh, actually, give me a second. Could I cast?
Were both you gonna follow, or was it just you, Baylor?
Baylor would have went off on his own. Again, he's very blood hungry for this. It's stupid, but
This is
it's
gonna
kind
be
of
fun then, because he's not a. I'm gonna say this. He's not an easy opponent, and you know how
yeah,
bad my hard opponents are gonna be when
yeah.
I'm making them personally. Yeah, here, this is when you gotta choose.
Could I cast Step of the Wind and jump onto a rooftop if I'm hiding around a corner?
Okay, again, you get a turn, yes, to get away, or a turn to attack, basically. That's why I said you get 5 seconds. A turn 6.
Baylor takes a calm breath and freaking there's Do you want me to roll a stealth check plus an acrobatics to see if you can make it up? And
If it says you don't have to worry about you know, terrain, like I thought there was a thing about monks you didn't have to worry about terrain.
I don't know about that one, but it just says step of the wind. You spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as your bonus action, and distance is doubled for a turn.
Okay. So acrobatics, yes.
17.
You make it up the roof. He's like, oh, so we're gonna be playing this game then. Well, I haven't had this much fun in a while. So, let's see how well his acrobatics decides to play.
Meanwhile, Toshinori will be putting on, expecting the war. He's going to be
He,
putting
he
on
just
his
makes
chain.
it up the roof. He just leaps up, grabs something, and flips on. So it was you.
Okay, never mind.
This guy is not slow. This guy is fast. He's not built for.
Yeah, it's an extremely risky and dumb thing, but I've kind of been playing Baylor with that.
I
apologize.
Respectfully, I understand. This is why I love this. This is going to be either fight or flight. And I'm thinking you're going to choose flight. But I may be wrong, and you decide to punch him. You can also try and stall.
Oh.
So the thing about the charge is, if it basically, if you use it again, it will not be able to use the next day.
Charge for what?
The sending stone. If you want to sit there, oh wait, Toshinori is the one who has it, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we already used it to send the thing to. Wait, no, Baylor actually used it to send the message to the
cat,
to Fiva.
Yeah.
Again, you could send it again. I'm saying you have second charge, but you don't get to use one the next day.
I mean, that's up to Toshinori if he wants to be like.
No, because Baylor
Yeah.
has it. He's the one who sent it, so Baylor has
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I'm
Uh,
saying. So if you wish to go, I've effed up. I've effed up. I've effed up.
Can
That's
I
up to
roll
you as
spell
the
check
character.
if you remember. Well, yeah,
Or you can sit there and just fight him if you wish.
I mean,
Just
I
fight.
can take the
Fight.
risk.
It's up to you. Let's see how much you decide. This
Could
is
I
your
roll
decision.
to see if we remember, if Baylor remembers what alleyways we went down?
Yep, absolutely.
I don't want to just be like, we're here.
Oh yeah, let me just go that way.
Yeah. 19.
You know exactly and remember exactly where you can see your ship.
Okay, then Trigan.
Yeah,
Baylor will just.
you only got halfway into the city.
Okay. Satoshi Nari. Nah, he probably wouldn't. He would just take it into his own hands because he knows Toshinori has other reasons to live for. Roll initiative or
Roll initiative. Welcome to the rooftop fight.
right, I don't have a token right
Yes.
now.
Yes, you do.
Or are we just doing theater of the mind?
Nope. I'm pulling a box.
Token. It just said
You-
you didn't send a token to the results.
I gave you tokens, so you do have them, Grim.
Yeah, but I want the one Hellfang has. He can also add it himself if he has the image. You guys have editing power, if you remember.
Oh, I can just add.
No, we don't.
Why?
I gave you power. Look at your character sheet.
Yeah, I mean, I could add a thing. I just don't have.
I can't add a.
If you add a photo, if you add a. Oh.
Okay, you can add a photo, yes, but you can't add a token. That's what I mean.
That is your token.
Token.
That is your token. That's what I'm saying.
Out of the ether.
Okay.
I don't know how to get rid of a token.
Either way, I'll be back while you guys deal with that then.
Yeah, absolutely. You go ahead and what you need. I'm gonna go ahead and beat the living out of Baylor. Just be ready for when the beating stops.
Okay. Enjoy, chat.
Okay. So let's roll initiative then, lad.
I rolled 14.
Okay, let me check his.
This is really dumb, and I'm playing Galo
Okay,
far too
9.
aggressive.
You go first. You go first.
Hmm. Shit. No, I only have one attack per turn still. Shit, I didn't think about that one.
And
Alright, and Baylor's going to approach, and, well, yeah, short sword. 15?
let's see, where's this? There's it. 15?
Yeah.
It hits.
Alright, so piercing 1d6 plus 4, 6, and then pop flurry of blows for an unarmed strike. And then I forget what the gauntlet was. It was uh
It's
plus
1 fire. If a chance of fire should flip the coin,
14.
or just said straight up fire damage.
I think it was like
Said
plus
14.
2 fire damage.
Okay, so we'll go with that too. And you said 14.
Yeah. Well, I could
It
just go
hits.
back through the old other rolls.
Yeah, remember we added stuff like we'd add like the damage.
Yeah, I'm just trying to roll back up and remember quick.
Unarmed
Yeah, it
strike.
was a 1d2, I think, or some weird thing like that, or was it just a straight plus 2?
+2. Let's go with that.
All right, so flurry of blows.
So your damage would be what?
9.
Great, 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 good stuff.
And agile parry, so AC is right now 20. So
Great.
that
He
was
smiles. He
15
just
damage.
smiles at the burn. My turn then, boy. And he pulls out. Actually, he just you don't even know where he pulls it out of. It just pops in his hand. Just it looks like it's made of just energy, and then he proceeds. Does a 21 hit you? Well, actually, 15 plus 7. 15 plus 7
22.
is 22. Yeah, 22 hit you.
All right, give me 1 second here. But yes, 22 does hit.
1d6 plus 4. Let me just get mine 6. So, it is 9 damage to you as he punches you with a like if you know Gambit, that style of psionic, as he just throws something into your head, into your like arm. Actually, no, he just stabs you with it because it would be close up. He's not moving out of your range either. 9 damage
What the?
as you get stabbed with a psionic blade.
Okay. Trying to think here if I want to already use Stone's endurance. Hmm.
Well, you've given me the shit I needed.
Hmm.
Okay, back. Oh, hello, hello.
Yeah, no. Sorry. I thinking to myself, but let's just I'll still take the hit. So 9
Okay,
damage.
9 damage. Yep. As
Alright.
you get hit with the psionic blade,
Mm.
and the guy just smiles. Man, it's been so long since I've had a fun thing to hit.
How much would it cost to freaking use the sending stone into combat as I regret life decisions?
It takes a bonus action, I'll say, just because it's literally just I need help.
Toshinari is the target.
It's up to you.
I need help halfway into town, left at the junction, rooftop. You can't miss it.
You only get 6 seconds each of you for
Okay.
each instant.
Sorry.
So
I was muted. So so yeah, he hears this.
Natural one.
Oh no.
you just
Yeah,
fun severity time.
yeah.
It's real high and it's worst, right?
The higher it
On
goes, the worse it
severity.
gets. Yeah.
Good. It's an 8, so you basically he just bats it away and goes, no, 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 just no,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Mm,
Toshi.
just the pride damage.
Yeah.
Burn a key to do flurry of blows again, because I need my freaking agile parry. Even if it doesn't hit, 13.
And it doesn't.
Okay, still pops my agile parry.
Yeah. What were you doing, Toshinori?
Toshinori, like upon hearing this, do I have to roll initiative now that I'm part of it?
So, yeah, roll initiative. But you're just gonna take your turn and then you're gonna.
Yeah. So 5.
So you are last in the turn, I think.
Yeah. It's like, oh crap. I say like, uh, you know, kind of pinch my head like, oh no, and immediately I say, Flare, with me. Hey, Tella, watch the ship. And
Okay.
so me and Flare are on the way. Do I have to roll anything to get there quickly?
So it's gonna take 3 turns to you to get to him. So each turn you gotta move it. Your movement, or actually your movement plus dash to get to him. In 3 turns, it'll take you to get to him.
Yeah.
It takes a lot longer for Flare to get there unless you want to help her, in which case you can't use your dash.
I'll say,
Again, it's a wizard.
yeah, just, will she still be able to keep track of me, or is she gonna get lost?
Uh, she also says she's not a fighter.
Oh, I'm not
She
here for
doesn't
you
have
to.
that many fighting.
Oh no.
Could always be
We're about
tossed.
to. I'm about to get you a cat to torture.
Oh, never mind. That's enjoyable. Then I'll help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So,
I'll help her so she doesn't get lost then.
Mhm. Okay. Just means you take 6 turns then.
Yeah.
But again, that doesn't mean as long as Baylor doesn't die before 6 turns, you should be fine.
Yeah, but it's still 6 turns. Like, oh boy.
It'll be okay.
But yeah, I'll have
Yep.
my chain. Like, I would have been putting my chainmail armor on anyway. Hey, to thinking there's probably going to be a fight. So yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, 6 turns. Good luck.
I got this.
You're first.
It's his turn. I
No, he
pop
did. Oh, you right. That was
Yeah.
No, it is his turn.
bonus
Oh,
action,
he's going to
attack,
enjoy.
key point, flurry of blows to reset agile parry.
He's not even gonna use a psionic. He's just gonna stab you with his claws.
Alright, gotta get past 19.
Why did you have to curse my dice?
Kind of good for me. Unless you just rolled an at 20.
Natural 1.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not severity. 10. Okay, so you just skid across your chest. Shit. And that's 1 turn survived.
Alright. Unarmed strike.
Misses.
That's not one. It's both ways.
Severity time. 6. You're fine. You just miss.
And that'll be end. Actually, pots are bonus actions.
Potions.
What's up?
Yeah.
Bonus action, yeah.
All right. Potion of healing. 5.
Mm.
Wait.
Just immediately. Oh, right. I gotta hit the actual heal button. All right, good. I'm back up to at least 27. So
My turn. Time for violence. Okay. He's gonna use his psionic blade again. I think he can use it multiple times.
Still gotta get past that 19. Please let that 19 save me.
19 what exactly? Is that your AC?
My AC is 17 plus 2 from the agile.
Okay.
I struck with an unarmed strike. I didn't want to keep burning key points, so I just pulled off one move.
Okay, so it's an unlimited weapon. Cool. So we can just throw a ton of psionic blades. Just gambit. Got it. Just making sure. 12. He misses, doesn't he?
Yep. Alright, that's 4 turns left till hopeful reinforcements. Alright.
Yep.
Hmm.
And actually, for his bonus action, I forgot to mention, I'm going to do this because this is going to be even funner. Since you went and called yours, why not I call mine? He pulls a horn.
Would he know? Is sending not mental?
You have to have the stone, remember?
Yeah, I guess he would have told me pull a stone out of nowhere. The fuck is that?
And remember that
Oh, I did contact.
but he only pulls it out. He hasn't used it yet. He has to use an action. He can only pull it out as a bonus action.
Okay. Could I roll sleight of hand and try to grab
You
it?
can try and dissolve. You can use an attack and see if you can using the attack as a way to disarm him.
All right. So short sword. I'm gonna try and slice at his hand. 8. That's not gonna hit. So just follow it up. I'm gonna freaking burn my last key point, which is a really dumb idea, but I'm impulsive, and just go in with a knuckle sandwich.
Oh, I accidentally cut my mic.
12. That doesn't hit either.
So, you missed both hits?
Yep.
Well then. Have fun with mine. And he flares the horn out. You have no idea what it does. And you survive another turn.
Rolling at one that his friends don't know what the fuck that means.
Okie dokie. Your turn. That took his turn. He blares the horn. That's an action.
Full on turn.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's up to you if you wanted to stop him or not.
Wait, I'm confused on my thing because it shows an Does that mean that I haven't had to burn any? What? Oh my god, I'm a dumbass. I didn't have to burn any of those for flows. Fuck, I could have been rolling 3 attacks on. Shit. I don't read.
Again, your DM is literally just going, I'm an imbecile, I'm so dead, this is going to go weird.
Yeah, but I literally just burned all my key strikes, not realizing that I could unarmed strike without that.
So it's your turn again. Remember, he just blew his horn, so he has no
it's fine.
action.
I'm just calling myself a dumbass. So I do have an unarmed strike every turn. Nat 20.
Karma!
So I roll this twice then for the piercing damage.
Yep.
17? 17.
17.
Well, no,
Love
I'm
how
saying like
Ink's just in the
the
back.
damage is 17. So just
Yeah, I know.
seemingly all the key that I've been wasting, I've actually just been pocketing it into as it glows a freaking bright blue for an iota of a second and just through his skin.
He's just going.
And then
You at least make
following up
this
from
fun, don't you?
the momentum of the swing, just coming around with the right. 13. Fuck.
He just goes and catches your hand. He just goes, no, my turn.
Hey,
He's
man,
gonna use his psion.
the hand
I'm
is
for
still on fire.
psionics. Does a... I know if it passes 20, it hits, correct?
Yes.
22. And
Yes.
then... God damn it. 5 damage. I see like a little small explosive goes off in your chest.
Gonna pop Stone's Endurance.
Well. Goliath's trait.
Holy. That the best you got? Just went way too freaking cockney there.
Well, if you want my best, wait till my allies arrive. They'll break your neck for me.
That's what now?
And
5?
you haven't you just realized he hasn't been using a sword at all.
That's fine.
Is
Yep,
it?
But he then pulls... He says
Baylor-
that. I say that as he pulls out a rapier for his bonus action.
Okay. It'll just kind of more just focus on murder this cat man who's really just a rat. It would be... That's what, 4 turns or 5 turns now? Or is it just 3?
And have you been keeping track?
I lost track during the back of my tirade.
Okay, hang on. First one, he got out the horn. Second one, he blew the horn.
It's 4. It's 4.
Okay.
I've been keeping track.
Okay.
I've been keeping track. I just wanted to mess with you guys because I knew no one was keeping track other than me. Okay.
It's the heat of the... With a 15, I think.
That hits.
Okay. Right, I could just click underneath the sword to roll my damage. 9. Nearly max damage. And then follow it up with an unarmed strike. 12. Doesn't hit.
Nope. You just...
But procs my agile parry, which is more of what I'm using it for. And now that I know that I can attack 2 times as long as I don't use...
And he's gonna use his rapier to slice your hand. God damn it. Freaking severity ass.
Nat 1? Really?
Yep.
I mean, kind of lucky.
Yeah, no, I'm just like...
Yeah. Ah, balls. He like tries to hit you, you grab it with your... So you get a 17. This is really bad. How would you like to melt his sword?
He rolled a 17. Or a 70.
Yeah, he hit 17.
Oh, okay. So just freaking... He goes for my right hand and freaking... Baylor's eyes just kind of crack with freaking a bestial fury as he just boomingly ignites. Freaking gauntlet grows over the freaking hand blade and seems to put out just a bit more heat than normal as the metal slowly freaking turns molten.
And actually, because I thought this would be funny, you hear a laughter in the back of your head. And it just fades as the hand goes back to normal and the blade is melted.
Worrying.
Yep.
Great.
Have
You
fun
got your
with
own.
that.
You get your own talking weapon. Great.
Alright, that would be end of turn. Oh, right, no, it's my turn.
Okay.
Unless he wants to use his
Yeah,
bonus
because he messed up and got the buggy severity.
He doesn't want to do a
Go
bonus
ahead.
action or anything like that?
he pops a potion. I'm gonna roll a d. Thanks for reminding me. Just to heal him because he is damaged.
I like to keep things fair, despite it being against me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to find my d20, my d4.
Not one.
Okay. Yeah, I hate that dice. I already hate that one because I can't tell the numbers. There we go. There's my rainbow one. That'll work. 3 do. You got a 3. Up 3 more
Alright.
health.
Oh, I rolled a nat one, by the way.
Okay. I'll roll severity.
Ooh, with the
You want to know what's worse? I got a
Well,
natural 20 for severity.
oh, oh no! This is like turn 5, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Oh boy.
And now for the fun part, that gives him a free attack. Fair. You got a 17. You broke his weapon. 20. I say he gets a free hit on his extra hit. That work for you, Hellfang?
Sure. So is he taking that hit right now?
He's taking the hit now, and then he's gonna hit you again after.
Oh, so I'm just losing my bonus action entirely this. So just
This
wasted that
no,
bar.
you get your bonus action in between.
Okay.
I'm saying this is basically the counter to your strike.
Swung it. Whatever the voice was in my head, kind of just channeled some ferocity. Swung too wide.
13 plus 7 does it hit? 13.
Plus 7, that's
That's
20.
20.
Yeah, that would hit.
Okay. Okay. You melted his sword, so he lost his rapier.
Yeah, so I'm assuming he's just freaking either punching you in the gut from freaking swinging.
He's using
or
his psionic.
elbowing back on
He's
that.
just throwing daggers like made of psionic energy.
Alright.
Okay, 3 plus 4.
So
7.
damage.
You take 7 damage as a bigger explosion goes off on you as you basically miss, and he just tosses one into your chest. And he looks out of breath, actually, for somebody who's very, cocky. He seems out of breath.
Freaking right arm just haymaker across the face, bringing out the freaking gauntlet.
Okay.
7 plus 2, so 9.
Okay. He's still alive, but you definitely see how
God.
much he hurts.
Across his face.
Uh-huh. You burn a little bit off of his face, and he's just like, I'm going to break you. And he's going to roll another psionic attack. Another 13 plus 7.
Oh, 13 plus 7.
That's 20.
You said 13. I was like, doesn't. Oh, right.
This is a boss, and I'm surprised you're doing so well.
I told you, Phalor is kind of.
Mhm.
While fighting, there's just a woman.
6. Take 6 damage as he just. Another explosive to the face. It's like the Thing fighting Gambit, is my imagination. Like those two combo characters.
My weird imagination is freaking Baki, the larger sumo wrestler dude who, with the anima rush, and he's just eating every single freaking anemia rush. My bad. So that was turn 6, right?
Uh-huh. And this is the fun part. Toshinori, you hear as you hear just Baylor you can see explosives going off above the roof, but you have to get up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it? Am I?
See the other problem.
It's time for me
You're
to.
in the area. You now can. And here, I will put you in the space. Here, I'll put you in there. I'm gonna put you here, if it allows me. Like you're coming into the alleyway. If I can actually put your token down. No, damn it. If you put it here, like in this area, this is where you start. Okay? Because I want to see if you can do it, because I can't do it.
That?
There we go.
Hey,
Yep. but you see explosives going off in this area.
Okay, um, I'd like to be like I guess up here since it's the closest thing up there. Like, is there a ladder?
So no, you literally have to use acrobatics, and it's gonna take
Oh,
half your movement.
what the heck happened there?
Okay, so I guess I'll roll acrobatics then.
Absolutely. I just want because understand you're a you're not a paladin, you're a fighter.
Yep,
But you're in heavy armor.
Yeah, but I don't have a disadvantage.
I was trying to remember if there's a disadvantage to climbing. That was what my curiosity was.
Nope, only to stealth.
Yeah, just clanking out up. You think you're going?
Natural 20.
You just exactly what I'm thinking. You're just boom, 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 jump.
Poing. Is it like flare?
And
Alright.
I'm gonna give you this bonus. Flare is literally you're carrying Flare up.
Okay, so flare says it. Oh. I actually last says I told you if I found you if you want to hurt my crewmates, I'd be wearing your skin. Just didn't think I'd be getting it so soon. And since do I have enough room to actually go from I guess hang on,
Hey, actually, can you roll me a perception?
Okay, hang on. Because I gotta shift between screens. Perception. 8.
You don't see it. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm
And I'm
going
gonna
to
roll Flare's perception. Well, actually, wait until you get done with your turn.
Yeah. I said like I see him
Sorry.
and then I'm going to chuck the annoying hand axe at him.
All you hear is, ooh, blood, blood.
New blood too.
Tasty blood.
Yeah, I want to. I'm seeing if I actually have anything that could. If I can actually do that.
It's 50
Actually,
between
I'm-
you and him.
Actually, do I? Can I do that? Can I do? Not second.
Actually,
I'm actually
usually
going.
there are 150.
I'm actually going to use my
What's up?
action surge so I can actually hop across over. Can I do
Okay.
that? Right. So I'm going to.
It's another acrobatics roll, and because you're deciding to go hop over the buildings, you're you're in heavy armor. I'm just gonna say it's a normal roll, but if you get disadvantage, it's gonna hurt when you fall.
Isn't
Just understand.
Chainmail medium armor?
Chainmail.
He's got plate. I
No,
thought he had plate.
No, I have chainmail.
Yeah, we don't have
Okay,
plate.
alright.
Plate would put his AC
Okay,
at
never mind.
3.
Yeah, so
Never mind.
I'm going to use an action surge, and then I'm going to run.
But it's still acrobat.
Yeah, still acrobatics. It says, "May the power of our cop compel me forward." 11.
So you make it to about here, and you just start like pulling
Okay.
yourself up.
And can I use
Like,
the rest?
if you ever seen that scene where the guy just rolls on his stomach and goes,
Okay, and then I'll use.
"You barely made it."
Yeah, and then I'll huck the. Then I'm going to move up to him and attack him then. Unless the first acrobatics was an action.
Wait a minute. Remember, you took half of your movement to get up here. From here,
Yeah. And
then you're over here.
Then I took an.
How much
action.
movement do you have?
I have 30
Oh,
feet,
action
but
surge.
yeah, action surge gives me an extra action. So I used
Does
an
it
action
give
to.
you more feet in movement?
I used the dash action.
Okay, never mind. You're right. You're fine. I just want to make sure.
Right. And then I'm going to move up to him, and I'm actually going to attack him with the annoying hand axe.
Okay.
So,
Blood.
come on, 10.
Nope. You just. Damn it!
All
I
right,
wanted blood, not asphalt.
all right. And then let's see, do for my bonus action. I'm actually going to use my 2-weapon fighting to use. Actually, no. I'd actually probably have my shield. Well, but what can I use? What can I do? What? Oh, I'm actually gonna. No. How about are you looking, Baylor?
I don't know. Medicine check?
Nope.
He's
You're
standing well enough.
okay. Then never mind with that. I'll just attack him with another. No, I need my shield for that. Never mind. Yeah, that'll be my turn then.
Like, he's banged up, but he's hungry for his blood more than he is for the safety of himself.
Yeah. So, okay. So that's my turn.
Okay. Give me a sec. I gotta find something.
And
It's
then-
just because this is gonna come in, and
Not
I gotta
sure.
do Flair's roll.
Yeah, I was about to say, not sure where Flair's role comes into.
If she decides to help you guys anyway, to perform like fighting, because she can fight. It's just she chooses not to fight. There we go. Okay. Awesome. This works. She's going to roll a perception first. Let me see what her perception is, because she needs to know if she can see this. Perception. Does she? Okay. And that is a 10. Okay. How good is this thing's stealth? And okay.
Stealth.
So she yells out, sky, and she's pointing up. Does anyone look?
Sure.
It's a griffin.
She summoned a griffin?
He summoned a griffin.
Oh.
That's what that horn's for. I debated it. I decided to go with the smaller creature instead of the bigger one I was thinking of.
Okay.
It's not there yet. She's pointing it out. You guys better handle this, or he's gonna get away.
Okay.
Okay. And now she's going to do something with her abilities. She have any range? I'm gonna actually use that extra piece you guys are saying, and it's off in this distant corner. And I'm gonna see what is Flair spells I got for her. She's gonna make a minor. Actually, can minor illusion make people? Okay, she's gonna make an image of him. She's gonna make another one on this building of the cat.
Okay.
So again, she's not a fighter, but she tries to be pragmatic. Because she saw the griffin, she knows, hey, maybe it's stupid enough and it won't know the difference. And the griffin turn is going to get closer, and it still needs one more turn, then it's up on you too. Now it is his turn, though, because his turn's before it. Sorry.
Baylor,
He's going to
though.
use his son. Wait, yeah.
If
it is your turn?
Toshinori just went, then it'd be my turn.
And Toshinori is here, just to make sure I remember.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm surprised you didn't move your piece all the way over there.
Alright. Second
Cool.
first, same as the first. With a 18, with a 24 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
7 piercing, and then swinging back in with the right. 17.
Okay.
And that's a 7, so 14 in total with the +2 in fire.
Yeah. Adding it or it's not adding it?
No, I'm always adding that fire. Like, that is just kind of.
Oh, is it
impulse
14
right now.
or is it a
It's 14.
16?
14.
Okay, so
Sorry.
I'm not adding.
I was just trying to say.
That's why I'm just want to make sure. I didn't want to add more damage. And he does not look great. And he's pissed. You asses.
You stole our partner. A crewmate.
If I'm dying, you are too. And he
Oh.
pulls a vial out from his neck. Goodbye. And downs it.
Mm, shit. Well, I wasn't planning on killing him.
Can I
And
use a
he's
reaction
dead.
to? I was gonna say, can I use a reaction to grapple him?
Neither of us were planning on killing him. This was take prisoner.
But he was so low. He's like, I'm dying, or I'm taking them with me.
Hmm.
His body is on the ground now.
Okay, so I couldn't grapple him.
As soon as he downed the potion, he just passed out.
I know, but like, could I have tried to stop him? I mean,
Nope, unless you have any abilities that can do so. Like, I don't think you can grab a potion out of a man's hand unless you try.
let me see if
Okay,
I have a reaction.
dexterity or like I don't know.
No,
really
I don't have a
classify
reaction
it.
thing for it.
Okay,
All right.
I'd say probably even then it'd be a dex.
Well, yeah, but I
Your
mean,
dex versus his. You want to do your dex versus his?
no, it's just I'll let it be since it'd be unfair to do a reaction kind of thing.
Could I do a medicine check real quick?
You still have that griffin that's coming.
Well, the griffin probably saw him dead. If that's the case, I would kind of for free. Can I do a free action and say something?
What are you gonna say?
Hey,
talking's free action. I always classify as a free.
Hey.
Wait,
I'll say Flair, get down to the ground. Baylor, take his body. We need to head to the ground now. Since I also saw the griffin.
It got pointed out to both of you.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
We'll swiftly just grab him and
take him back to the ship.
I don't think taking him back to the ship is the best idea.
We have a necromancer. We can get information.
Yeah, who's here with us?
Yeah.
We still need to find where.
You don't even know what that potion did. Did you guys analyze the potion?
Well, I wanted to do a medicine check.
You can do a medicine check, but it's going to take your action. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
It's the choice of do you want to try and disengage and run with his body, or do you want to check his medicine and deal with the griffin at the same time?
I'll say Flair get down to the ground so she's out of the combat. And actually, no, dang, you know what? No, I wouldn't say that because for all we know, there could be minions down there. So
you didn't see anybody when you were running. You didn't get it. You only called the griffin. It seemed.
All right, then in that case, then yeah, I would say tell her to get to the ground and out of the way. So because we're going to need her if we can get information out of him.
Okay. She heads back to the ship. What are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, my only problem with heading back to the ship is giant bird.
Well, no, that's what I mean. We're gonna try and take care of the bird, and hopefully actually live. But we need him because we need to get information because he's our only way of gaining information.
Yeah, and she could just shit, I forgot what the spell is, but yeah, just Baylor is going to lift him up over her shoulder. I swear to God, if you're alive, I'm going to burn your face. And just takes off running.
Yeah.
Did he drop the horn, or is the horn like on his side or something like that?
It's on his side.
Okay, so good. That's coming with us then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We don't even know if that horn will actually work for us.
Yeah, that's what I was immediately thinking of, like a monk with a griffin.
Griffin has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. Okay. See if it's smart. It has advantage. Yeah. It sees through illusion. It's coming after you all.
Wait, the illusion would be a wisdom check, wouldn't it?
It has advantage on that. and I
Alright.
got a 19. Plus the wisdom is 1, so it's literally a 20.
Hmm.
Yeah, griffins are very good, but they're not very easily tricked.
Hmm.
So, it has a speed of 80 flight. And how fast are you guys?
30 feet.
80 with
60
the
feet.
Plus
dash.
that.
Yeah, 60 feet, even with the dash action.
Okay, so it's gaining. It's just going. You just
Well,
hear it in the background getting closer and closer. You guys can do stuff as you choose, but it's going to take less speed, or one of you can stay back and hold it off.
Mm,
I would say,
Sorry.
I would say, Baylor, take the cat and the potion back to the ship. I'll hold him off. I have more health.
Not trying to be jackass, but isn't it intelligence for freaking minor illusion, not perception?
No, it's a wisdom. I
Uh,
couldn't double check if you want. Minor illusion.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, sounds
Baylor
magic.
will break off from them and run
Actually,
freaking.
does it have it? Small, medium. Okay, it doesn't say it. What the hell is minor illusions thing then?
I mean, if you want to flavor it right now, it's a griffin. It's an animal. You smell.
Yeah, I'd say wisdom based off the fact of it's literally saw it poop in and then because it also has keen sight.
All right. Baylor's
It was literally just a delay test.
yeah, not a problem. Baylor's going to just break off and freaking dip down smaller alleys.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll stealth to see if I can break contact?
What are you doing, Toshinori? But also, let's see
I'll,
what Toshinori first plans do.
I'm going to intimidate it. It, actually, can I grab the horn from Baylor?
That's up to
Uh,
Vale, or does you do you want to
you
allow it?
have to shout that out, and Baylor, you already told run, but Baylor would have immediately grabbed it and just tossed it over his shoulder. So, do you want me to roll a sleight of hand and then stealth to try and just pass
No,
it?
it's just you guys hand it off. Just you
Alright.
guys hand it off.
And
Yeah.
then,
I'm not gonna.
did you still want me to roll stealth to see if I could at least break sight?
I want to see what he's doing first, so I can figure out if you actually need to do stuff.
Because
Alright.
I'm gonna, kind of show the horn and intimidate him. Him to listen to me. He says, stop. And I'm gonna use a superiority die if I have to.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, here we go. Please be something good. Uh, okay, and then plus 1d8. It may not be much, but it may, maybe something. Wait, no, that's not it. Roll 1, 8, 4, so 10.
Just do you know that scene with in Harry Potter when Malfoy messed with the hippogriff?
Yeah,
Welcome to your Malfoy moment.
yeah.
The literal griffin just stops in front of you and goes and just growls,
Okay.
lifting up its claw. It's going to use one attack because I don't
Alright.
think it has multi-attack. It doesn't have multi-attack. Okay, no, it does have multi-attack.
Okay.
Griffin makes 2 attack. Oh god, I'm sorry. I didn't think this is gonna hurt.
Okay.
Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Does a 8 hit you?
No.
Plus 6. Well, actually, plus 6. 8 plus 6.
14.
No.
14. Okay, so you literally dodge as the claw just goes above your head.
Wait,
And then
is
it's like,
his claw considered a melee weapon?
yeah.
Okay, let's see. When could you see? Let's see. Repose. miss you with a melee attack, you can use your action to expend one spirit die to make a melee attack against it. I'll actually use that, and I'll attack him with my with the annoying hand axe.
Yeah.
And let's
Just
see.
understand, he has multi-attack, so after this, he's gonna hit you again.
But yeah, but I'm going to use what damage I can. So,
Oh, absolutely, I understand. This guy is still an animal you wanted to take out.
yeah,
Are you
something.
guys just gonna bring back 2 corpses to your ship after running after one?
Possibly. But
Literally, I'm just imagining Toshinori just going happily, just doody 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 doody
Okay,
doody
hang on.
do with just a
Okay,
giant
hang on.
griffin corpse.
Okay, with your
8.
action, let's see. Hang on. Expend one spirit die against it, and the spirit die. Add the spirit die. Okay, so I'm guessing an 8 doesn't hit.
8 does not hit.
8. Okay. Okay then. So that's one. That's another superiority die. Gone. All right. I guess that now he attacks again.
Yep, and he's gonna go with a beak attack. 6 plus 6 is 12, so 16 plus 6 is 22. Right?
Wait, 20. Hang on. 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 6 again?
No, I'm doing 16 plus 6, and I was doing the math in my head.
Okay, 16
22.
plus. Yeah.
22.
Yeah, that
So,
hits.
this is gonna hurt. Okay. 2d6s plus 4. Oh, balls.
Okay.
I'm sorry, he does 10 plus 4, 14 damage.
Okay, so 14 damage. All right.
You just get pecked into the chest.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, it was a claw. Never mind. Claws do more damage than the peck. I meant claw. He just back swings back at it.
Okay, so it wasn't a beak attack?
It's still the same for the hit. It's just different for damages.
Okay, so wait,
I meant
did I get it
you
with a
still
beak?
got hit. It's just a claw. It's not a beak.
Okay, you said it was
So
a beak
it's that-
attack, so I was going to say, like, shouldn't I be taking the beak damage, not the claw damage?
I meant claw. I looked at claw the entire time and was meaning claw.
Okay,
Uh,
so he didn't make a
'cause
beak attack against me.
he did a claw attack.
Okay.
He meant I was saying he did a claw attack. I kept saying claw in my head, and I think I may have said it twice. Did I say twice beak? I think I said once claw.
And then beak. Yeah, the first one was a claw attack and missed. Then you said the second one was a beak attack.
Still multi-attack, so he can do 2 of 1. Wait, does it makes 2 attacks, 1 with it? Okay, never mind. I'll retract the second claw attack, and I'll take different damage because he still does the same. So it's plus 6. So what I roll plus 6 is still gonna go through. It's just
Yeah.
different damages. So I'll take away the damage and do a different damage dice.
Okay.
Because the beak is 1d8 instead of 2d6.
Okay.
That work for you?
I just want to
Because I read
clarify.
the thing wrong.
Yeah, I just want to
5
clarify.
plus 4 is 9.
9?
You take 9 damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
9 damage.
So
Okay.
a lot less.
Yeah.
Not as much blood is gone
All right.
in the
My turn.
first year. Yeah. Sorry, I haven't read multi-attack in a while.
Yeah. I'm. Once again, I'm going to actually. I'm gonna try and. I'm trying to. Should I try? I'll try intimidation again to get him under my control. Well,
Are you trying to have a Volo?
I mean,
You guys want.
I mean, technically yes, but it's more along the lines of I'm fighting this bird. I want to try and use him however I can, rather than just
Yeah,
straight up
absolutely.
kill
I'm
him.
not gonna sit there. Do an animal handling if you wish,
All right.
with intimidation.
Okay. So am I rolling intimidation first or animal handling first, or both?
Intimidation at the same time.
Okay. So
It's deciding on which would be more. It finds you funny or it finds you intimidating and still obedient.
okay. So I'll
Because
roll
it is
again.
a trained bird.
Yeah. I'll roll it and then and then also use a superiority die to add to it. So that's another D8 to that, which is 1, 1, D8. Come on. So it's 11 on the intimidation, and then for the animal handling, 18.
So it starts coming down, but it's still aggressive. You have to get at least 3 successes with animal handling, but the intimidation, it's still not scared of you. The
Okay.
thing is bigger than. I'm just saying, you have to get higher than 11.
All right.
And my rule for taming is literally 3 animal handlings with success.
All right.
So are you gonna let it attack you, or are you gonna just throw up your shield?
I'm gonna
You have a shield.
I'm gonna try and throw up my shield as a way of like persuasion, saying like I'm not going to kill you as a sign of good faith. You know, try and see if I can tame it that way.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's gonna try and take another strike of a beak, and then a strike of the other.
Okay, so beak
Claw.
then claw.
First, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's easier to do them in that order, because
Okay.
literally 1, then 2.
Okay, so first beak.
3 plus
Yeah,
6.
Yeah,
That misses. It doesn't go over double digits. It's not gonna hit.
Yeah.
And X2. Son of a bitch. 11.
Plus 6 or 11 in total.
11. 6 and 5.
Okay, yeah. It's like cling, cling. Miss.
Yeah. Your turn.
Once again,
Quick as.
Once again, I guess roll animal handling and.
Yep. If you wish to intimidate it, or you want to just try animal handling, you can try and intimidate it, or you just want to straight up use animal handling.
I'm going to offer my ration and to try and do animal handling.
Advantage.
Okay. 17.
Success. That's another success. It seems a little more docile now. It's not seeming to strike. You can roll 1 more animal handling.
Okay. Yeah. And then I know this is maybe so. Can I persuade you that I can use a superiority die as kind of like a persuasion? Because I have commanding presence, but it only applies to intimidation, performance, and persuasion. But because it's animal handling, can I?
You're persuading an animal. It's still yes. I'll allow it.
Yay!
I'm just waiting on this to backfire immediately. Just nats 1.
Please.
Nope,
mind.
you get
19.
it. You now have a griffin.
It.
Now, how are you gonna store in your ship?
We have a crow's nest.
Baylor, did you want to decide to run, or you just witness all of this?
Baylor, during all of that, seeing as Toshinari, strength in Toshinari now, just good job, son. Would have immediately started medicine checking this fucking asshole with a nat 1.
He seems dead. He seems dead.
I would say let's take him back to Flair, see if there's anything she can do. If anything, we can get something out of his soul.
Have outrun me. She should still be around here somewhere. Perception?
He's halfway to the boat.
Yeah, he said she's heading her way to the boat, so...
She already took off before it started, and she has 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, so off back to the boat.
Baylor just...
And
fingers the head.
Yeah.
You also you guys now have a griffin with the saddle. You know you can ride it, right?
Yeah. It's like, so,
Baylor doesn't have vehicle checks with animals?
I can.
Baylor's not getting near that thing.
Oh, okay.
Baylor is a man of the sea, not of the air. Just kind of like, you have fun with that.
Okay, just I'll see you back at the ship. I'm gonna head back.
Probably stick to the rooftops to avoid guards if you don't mind.
Oh, absolutely. Stealth. You're stealthing if you're deciding not to take the griffin. The griffin, and also, if you wish, you can roll stealth. What?
Stealth, you said? 19.
Yes. Good. You're not very caught by the guards. Roll again.
Roll again.
You have to roll twice. Remember, it took you twice to get here.
Not a problem.
That's sleight of hand.
Oh, my bad. I just clicked the first thing that said +6.
20. Better.
Okay, so you are perfectly fine. You sneak onto the boat, and your crew is like, "Why do you have a dead body?"
That's what they're surprised about. I just came back with a griffin.
You just. Then they're like, okay." You guys do come with strange.
Can I do a medicine check on the freaking bio real quick? Just kind of like waft it into my nose.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
6.
6.
Oh, roll me a Constitution.
A Constitution save check.
Save.
4.
4.
You start getting woozy, and then you fall on your. You just fall.
Okay. Immediately, I'm going like, "Where's Flair?"
He's already grabbing the substance and grabbing the corpse and taking it to roll.
Do I pass out or just?
You are literally just. Basically, how much health are you at?
14.
Take half.
Jesus, took far too deep of a freaking thing. Just kind of throwing up kind of the mixture of bile and blood, just like, oh, the fuck.
Yeah.
I guess while Flair's doing that, take a short rest on.
And when she before she closes the door, the corpse starts moving.
Immediately, like Toshimura's right there. Immediately pull.
She like I'm gonna say this. It reaches for you, Toshinori.
Me?
As it's passing, it's the thing you can see because she's holding it like bag of sack, so it's on her back and the hands are just dangling one side. One reaches out for your arm and you notice as it touches your hand and you go, just because the body is moving with not so much human movements and more puppet movements.
Oh, so she's like reanimated
And it's no, she isn't the one that reanimated it. Because she hasn't even gotten to her lab. She's carrying it to there.
I'm going like, Flair, this thing is moving now.
What do you... Shit! And she tosses the corpse onto the deck.
Immediately, I'm drawing out the frost blade.
All right.
Well. New targets. Now, do I get any names for my new little toy to chase?
Donde?
As the corpse starts speaking.
It says,
Anybody wish to give me your names?
Well, what's your name? Bit rude to ask ours before offering yours.
Oh, if you knew who I was, you would have met. I think you wouldn't have messed with one of my playthings. You broke my toy. I plan to destroy yours.
What toy? A bit weird.
He gestures to literally the tabaxi.
Plus, I mean, he drank the fucking potion. We weren't going to kill him necessarily.
Well, quietly once they outlive their use, they're to drink the vial and die.
So then he's not even of use to you. Shut the fuck up.
And I said we apologize for that. We were defending ourselves.
And when you say that, hey, I need you to roll a wisdom.
Wisdom save?
Or just okay. Like all of us, or just Baylor?
Just Baylor for the stupid comment.
22. Baylor's just like,
you're still hurt. You can feel a sharp pain, and then you're like, no. And just you get back up before it can actually pierce into your brain.
Yeah, I
you
turned.
dare speak to a primordial like that?
Toshinori kind of perks up and, he takes his blade, kind of puts his arm across and says, "We apologize. I apologize on behalf of my fool of a friend here.
I'm
We,
not the fool. You drank the potion again. Jesus.
despite
He's
his,
the basically zombified cat is glaring at Baylor.
it says, please forgive him. He's, well, he does
I
speak the
don't
truth.
forgive. I get wipes and even.
Well, please pardon him at least and hear us out before you destroy us. Your toy, as you have called him, he called himself Fiva, I believe. He attacked.
Yes.
He attacked our crew and even took one of our own crewmates. We tried to get our crewmate back, and he tried to kill us. And we fought back. Had we known we were dealing with a person of primordial royalty as you, we would not have been so brash to kill him. We only want
He
our.
was on a job for me. If he was aiming to kill you, you had something of value. Don't make me a fool. I know what he was hunting. He was on a job for me.
I'm supposing you're talking about whatever he was asking us to find.
Yes, the primordial essence of that being you so have. Because if he's gone into this much length to kill you, I'm guessing you have it. Either you give it to this corpse, or I will be bringing more of my men to hunt you. I'll find out what your names are if I can't find it here. It may take me a couple of years. It may a couple of days. But the poison of the fang will get its venom. I, as the primordial essence of, poison, shall have its greatness. I did already take care of one of them. It'll be a shame to have another trophy in my room. And as that is said, the corpse goes limp. Welcome to having an enemy of primordial.
He immediately, Toshinori looks to Baylor, and immediately tells him, "Get the ship ready. We're leaving now." Oh, and he makes his way towards the room where the Mistress of Frost is.
Could we find Coral first?
And actually, you want to know what the funny thing is? She's walking on the dock up to the ship with bins. She completed her.
Immediately, just like, shit, what?
It's again like he stops behind, sees that Coral's coming, says,
Wait, this is just again. Didn't expect you to kill him.
yeah. So again, like, but is that really? I think Baylor's saying, like, is that really Coral?
Go ahead. You insight her, right?
Yeah, 13.
It doesn't seem off from what she usually is.
I'll roll insight as well, just because that is something of note. Again, 13. So yeah.
Hey, twinsies.
Yeah, and said, like, looks like that problem has solved itself. We need to leave now. Oh, and
I love that. This is the best way to basically cliffhanger this game.
Yeah.
Tournament. Just Baylor's just kind of like, tournament. I'm not really afraid of whatever this thing is. I've proven as much that I. Yeah, no, fuck everything that's existing right now.
It's
fun fighting primordial dragon. Fun.
Yeah, I mean, still got the whole entire spoiler alert of eventually whatever's going to happen at his monastery.
Yeah, but I mean, we now it's the fact of like we can't be recognized. We can't have a huge reputation anymore.
I mean, we're going to have a reputation or this.
Eventually, but the longer we don't have a reputation, the longer we get to live.
Yeah, but I'm saying like we're stealing directly from a tournament right now. So it's either a positive reputation or a negative reputation.
If problem is if we
Baylor's
but that's the thing, like if we stay, we die. Aye. A lot
So
sooner.
you also could try and wipe out the entire rest of Levang that are still posted there. You also stealth all the way here. You weren't caught with his corpse yet.
Yeah,
Yes.
true. The only thing that knows about it is the primordial essence. I'd say get Flare to get the information, hide out, busting, guns blazing, and then let whatever god, giant demon that is birthing inside of Baylor's soul deal with.
You
Just
know what?
every-
It's like roll a persuasion check, Baylor. Like,
This is fun. This is what I
I'm-
love about you two. Neither one of you can agree on anything, but it makes it interesting because this is two sides
Or-
of 2 coins.
Baylor's just like, hey, I heard something odd while I was fighting him, and my gauntlet just ignited even further than we. That was
Okay, I'm gonna roll an
Something-
insight.
Gnassi meant to do.
Okay, 14. So are you? So you propose that we stay here, and you want to risk the entire crew for a tournament, and possibly have a primordial being come down and attack us.
I mean, from the sounds of it, it's no different than your Mistress of Frost. Can't really form itself. It's not the bronze dragon that she assumed it was.
And what makes you say that? What do you know of dragons?
Mm,
Intelligence
yeah, I guess I could. Just like, yeah.
or history, depending on which one you want to take.
I mean, either one. Well, let me see. Hold on. So you mean just roll a straight intelligence, or I'll just roll history? Where the freak is history at? Damn it! There we go. 10.
What does he know of dragons?
So you know color bases, but you don't remember their elements that much.
Mm.
The only
I
thing
don't
you
know.
remember is the ones that are silver are good, and the ones that are chromatic are evil. But you hate
Yeah.
them all. Your race has very had a history of hating all dragons recently.
Baylor just kind of like, well, I mean, you're silver, bronze is metal, then that would mean both of them are good, unless you're actually a white dragonborn, which would then make you evil. And
Which means you
just
don't.
like,
Which means you don't
just
know.
like the list of freaking things going on in his head, just like,
You know what? I have an idea then.
How,
And like, gather the crew. We're gonna put this to a vote.
Don't make your DM decide this, really. God dang it.
I mean, it's more letting them decide it and letting them roll.
Well, each of us have our own opinions. One wants to go, one wants to stay. It's kind of we gotta kind of let them know.
Yeah.
I know, that's fine. I'm like, I'm hoping it doesn't come to DM decide.
I mean,
Baylor.
if you want, as DM, technically you can decide and just say, yeah, the majority of it seems to want to stay
I know,
or go.
just that's why I want you guys to persuade them. So go ahead, you're good. I'm gonna also erase the map while you're deciding.
Yeah. So about getting like, is that okay? Do you want to just have the crew decide?
Baylor kind of forces
So
himself.
I want you to persuade the crew. You
up
guys got to
after the
talk to her.
combat.
I know, but like, I'm like asking if Fang is okay with doing that before
Yeah,
just doing it.
I'm good.
All right. So
Totally fine.
I guess I'll pretty much say gather the crew. We need to give them this option and ask them what they think. So, because I mean, do you want me to do the
Baylor,
brevity version of this?
I mean, Baylor heads around, checks in on Slippy, gets everybody up on the top deck, checks in on Sparks to see if he's doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hope he's missing out of your bed.
Okay, wonderful. He searches. Slippy's just kind of an item on the ship now, as he gets the actual crew together. Just like, I've never seen this man do work. I don't know who he is. He glows and he casts ritualistic rites, and things happen. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I just threw up blood. A corpse just tried to enter my head.
You
Okay.
guys could take a rest.
No, it's like we'll take a rest, but first the persuasion.
After the talking over
Yep.
there, but
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
okay. So I'll let Toshinori say his piece first, because a lot of my piece has to go against some of the ways things will happen.
And he'll look out to the crew and noticing Slippy, but not really caring. Says, There has been a development currently. As you saw, we brought a tabaxi back, and he has given a bit of a grave warning with him. It seems a primordial being hired him to obtain a certain item from our ship. The said item that he wants is one that will in fact cause great mayhem and pain, and possibly a lot of problems later down the line for us. So we have two options. We can stay and draw as little attention as possible and get rid of anyone else who could rat us out to this primordial being. Or we can go and possibly save ourselves without drawing too much attention to ourselves and live for hopefully a bit longer, or until we can find a better way to fight this primordial being. I am of the mind to leave, but considering that this ship belongs not only to me but the crew, I come to you to ask what you would think.
So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, Sparks looks less hungover now. He then pulls out, literally just goes, okay, pulls out a cannonball, loads the cannon. So, when are we fighting?
Toshinori looks at the rest of the crew. What do they think?
Captain, it's up to you mostly. The idealism is we're all now accountable. And if you're saying it's a dragon, right? It's based off of the fact of it's a primordial. They're
That is
basically
the guess,
dragon.
yes. That is the
Those
word.
things hunt by scent. If one of us even leaves, we'll leave a trail. So the best option would be either stay or go. It's up to you guys. We have a day. We should get as much supplies as we can. But yes, we must leave the least footprint. But if we don't do this tournament, we could leave a bad omen and them easily getting more information out of the villagers than when we didn't leave without the tournament. If we continue and let the tournament go on, we could leave a smaller footprint and we could persuade people not to talk about our information and give false information.
All right.
Lead it on a cold trail. That's up to you, my captain. This is just a recommendation. So there's one vote to stay, one just doesn't care and will fight either way. And then basically Flair says she'll vote with you, so she'll go with your side.
And Tusk?
Tusk is like, he agrees with the literal artificer. He's like, I'm ready to fight. I don't care where. It's just up to you guys.
Tusk, when did your voice get so deep?
Tusk, God damn it.
Plus,
My throat is.
I know,
It's
I'm joking.
Give me 2 seconds.
You actually don't have to do it. I was just joking.
No, it's chill. I like Tusk with a deeper voice. It actually kind of is a better juxtaposition of like, look, this is the plan
Oh.
right now. My name's
Just a
Tusk, but we're gonna beat
It's
the
just
shit
a
out of these
tiny
guys.
pixie
Doesn't really
telling
matter.
you this.
Yeah. All right. But if
I
that is the
finally
case,
get the.
yeah. But if that is the case, then we will stay. But if you leave the ship, I ask that you stick together, pair up if need be. We will get as much supplies as we can. We will deal with this tournament, and at the earliest opportunity, we will leave and be heading towards a new destination. And hopefully, with any luck, we'll be able to take care of matters before they get too out of hand. I just wanted to let you all know so you were not surprised if things get hairy.
It'll be an interesting ride.
I mean, they signed up on a ship where Yeller's just kind of like, I mean, they did sign up on a stolen goblin ship where a majestic dolphin man of a Goliath slaughtered several hobgoblins and seems to now have Lady Luck also. I guess with the primordial essence thing, yes, it would be a good idea to run. The problem is we've already made a mark in this town.
Where
We
is
leave
this?
now.
Where is this Goliath you talk of? All I've seen is the waste of you.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Waste of you? Oh, what?
You, you seem to make yourself out to be better than you are. Even I can agree that's a bit narcissistic.
Uh, I'm making jokes, but to lighten the mood, I'm
Oh,
just explaining that things
levity. I see.
will go bad eventually. That is the problem with any ship. But for now, make a good name. A bigger problem is the fact that the church is here. We leave now, they send word to the next town that we're headed towards, and that just immediately sours out the moment. It's better to live in the levity that we have now,
Very well.
make friends here, and maybe they will protect us. Maybe they will not.
Very
We're
well.
just a ship passing through.
Very well.
And Baylor will take his beaten and bruised body and just head down to his thing and just immediately crash the fuck out. Because that was a fight.
Yep. And as
Welcome
he does,
to beating your first mini boss.
yep. And as he does that, Toshinori is going to look to his new mounts. And is the mount? Can I tell the mount is male or female?
Animal check. Wait, no, it's not animal handling. Would it be animal handling or would it be nature? Nature. It's nature check.
Okay. Uh,
10 or higher. Okay, you choose male or female between high or low, basically.
I'll aim for female. Also, female low. Now, some say.
This is. Do you want me to just say 10 female, 1 to 10 female, 11 to 20 male?
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Male.
Male.
Yeah.
We made it fair.
Yeah.
Shit.
Says now, my new charge. What to do with you? First, and tries to think of a name. And
There's a tag on his neck.
oh, and what's it say?
Sky Splitter.
Sky Splitter. I scratch off the splitter part and simply say, from now on you are Sky. You shall be my wings, and I shall be your food dispenser.
It looks chipper.
But for now, just he decides. What time of day is it?
It's mid going to night. It's mid afternoon. Tournament's more at night.
Toshinori's gonna go in and see if he can buy some rations, so he can actually have something to give to Sky. while they're in town, since they're not out in the ocean, so we can't fish for big fish.
So I'm gonna say something. Since while you're doing that, I'm gonna do Baylor another wisdom check. Wisdom save. Sorry.
Wisdom save, gotcha. Just trying to take a fucking nap. 18.
So you start feeling that scratch again, but then it screeches in your skull. You're like, what the fuck? But it wasn't hostile. It was pain, like something else had burnt. You're like, what the fuck?
Like,
You still wait. You don't take an exhaustion. You don't take anything. You
like I
just
was
wake up. You
feeling
got your
something else
nap.
with pain. Is that
The
what you're
pain
saying?
was no. You thought that you were gonna feel like you were getting clawed at. Instead, you felt
Oh,
something push the claws away,
okay.
and then for a minute you go back to dreaming, and then you get to meet a new friend. Ah, so you're the master of the fist, and
Nice.
you see. Imagine a tiki torch made entirely of magma.
Okay, right. So, something like freaking, uh, Hawaiian, I forget what the heck the god's name is, but just basically a larger statue, probably freaking paws down. Yeah, I got what you're saying now.
So, so you have his weapon.
His weapon? You mean the Gnassi at the forge?
He's an ancestor of it, but yes.
Hmm. Huh, seems kind of cheating to use a weapon from an ancestor and not forge one yourself, but
Oh no no no! Each wielder of this weapon forges it. It's to your body, so it's forged. It's made from your own being. It will never be lost. You can never lose it completely. It is now connected to your soul. So, welcome to be having a god in the hand. And you wake up.
mm, just kind of like, hmm, kid. Well, I'm not really a religious monk. It's more just I brutalize things.
You
I'm very
just fight.
good
You
at that.
don't know much about the religion. Would you like a try in history and figure out what the hell was that?
Actually, no. Baylor would just go to the sword and just kind of throw his hood over his head, freaking still kind of with his waistcoat, no shirt underneath, and just kind of head up on the deck and head off on his own back to the Forge Master.
Wait. Well then. Now, Toshinori, what are you up to?
First up, Toshinori's kind of relax a little bit to try and take a short rest as he's kind of walking along. If that's okay, or do I need to just stay on the ship for that?
I mean, a rest is just a period of inactivity for a short rest. Nothing majorly physical, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking the DM. Is like, will that count as a short rest?
It's fine as you wander around. You just do basically check in with everybody, making sure everyone's okay, physically and mentally.
Yeah.
The bunny still seems off. You still don't know what the hell is bugging him. It's eating at you.
Do
Uh,
it, Inc. Become the new matchmaker.
yeah, it's just like,
And next,
okay, so yeah, short rest taken, stuff like that.
yeah.
I'm gonna actually, while I do that, thinking on what's going on. I'm assuming like I buy the rations and stuff like that. I'll buy like 10 rations.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll add that, but I'll be kind of thinking about it and stuff like that. And rations. And then, yeah, that's two. Yeah, so that's 4, 5. That's 5 gold pieces. So sorry.
You're fine.
And remove. All right, that leaves you 100. He's gonna roll a perception to see if we can find that other rabbit folk.
That's an investigation, not a perception.
All right, I guess roll investigation then.
Yep. Go ahead.
7.
I'm sorry, you don't get much of a clue. Most people don't mention seeing a. They did see her, but they didn't get to see her much. She seemed to have took off,
All right. After that, he's
and they
gonna.
didn't get a good look.
Yeah. Uh. I'm gonna go to that forge master, the one who gave me my saber of frost.
Ah, the dwarf.
Yes.
His shop is closed. Like, it's boarded up. And it doesn't look like it's been lived in for years.
Is there any like
Welcome to
opening or at all? Like, am I able to look inside?
It's like there's moss growing on the building. The planks are rust, like molding. It's like this store hasn't been open for many years.
I look at my saber of frost, put it back. This is just getting more and more annoying.
This city is strange. If you want to roll some history on the actual like rumors of the city, it's up to you.
Yeah, it's I'm trying to figure. What do I roll for that?
History.
Okay.
If you've read up on certain rumors you've heard because you've traveled.
An unnatural one.
This is a blunt. Okay.
I mean, it's not.
I guess they packed up and left.
Yeah, I want to go with it, but it's at the same time I want to explain this. Like, yeah, it seems like you just packed up and left. It seems normal. Just didn't know dwarves can make age that quick.
Yeah.
Must be a dwarf thing.
I'm gonna roll a d10 for my short rest to kind of recover, or that's
You're
what
fine.
I can do, right?
Yeah, you're fine.
1d.
You're good, Ink.
Okay.
I'm just laughing at the fact that I got away with you guys beating a boss and not me killing you all in one shot.
Yeah, I was actually expecting that. I'll be honest.
Same here. When your
Like-
DM expects murder, he's just like, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die.
Yeah.
Not one. Not one. Great. I have a Ganassi Scott. And the possibility of a giant versus dragon war, which means eventually going to have to predetermine destiny and fight against that. Great.
Great,
Wonderful.
and the only way to actually
Well,
win
I
is,
admit-
is somehow for Meat and Baylor to get married to each other to make some peace treaty. Like, oh god.
God.
What if you defies the rule of Bard, you become the Bard?
Ah,
I lay dragons, man. I've laid a dragon.
oh god. If anyone's gonna lay someone, it's gonna be me doing it to him.
Baylor just kind of. I feel like some weird things. So, yeah, anyways. Weird shit with bracelet. I don't know. Do you know about anything like this, man?
Who were you talking to?
I'm just making a joke on the fact that Baylor is currently visiting the Ganassi thing, but
Oh
obviously
no.
8 hours before Ink, technically. Well, 8 hours after Ink's doing whatever he's doing. Well, Toshinari, because Baylor crashed, unless this is happening while Toshinari's checking on it, the creator of his
So
weapon.
you went and slept, so this is giving Tosanori time to do stuff. So yes,
Yeah.
you're still asleep a little bit.
Time, it's a weird thing with D&D. Just say it.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could figure it out like an actual timer. But yeah. So Where were you going, Ink?
He'd probably stop by the flower shop up and
Okay.
pick up another rose. Cause
So, you remember who owned the flower shop, right?
originally it was Fiva, but I don't know who actually owned the flower shop.
It's closed. But it's not more of like an actual closed, not like a aged like 50 years closed.
Can I roll a perception to see
But
if everywhere is closed? This is starting to get a bit too
no,
odd.
no, no, not everywhere's closed. You can see businesses open. It's just the places that are strangely closed, they're kind of not that close, but they're odd closed. Like the flower shop, you don't know who actually owned that, but you know FIFA was running it, so that could have been a front.
Mm.
The dwarf, you're just like, I have no flipping idea what happened with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then mostly every other business is open. There is a stand, a flower stand right outside that's by a very enthusiastic actually, have you ever heard of like dryads? But like as a race, so I was trying to remember if there was a dryad race.
Yeah, they're plant-based races.
Yeah. So you see a dryad just selling flowers. Buy my siblings, they're 50 cent.
What's a scent?
Like it's gold.
So 50 copper.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Buy a child.
it's like Toshio was about to like, no, 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 no.
No.
I adopted a freaking giant bird. I can't take care of a child.
It's a flower. You don't know. It's just a dryad selling flowers.
I know, but you say like buy a child. Like, I want to call bluff on that, but just after everything that's happened today, I don't know if I can really bank on the fact that it being a bluff.
Ah, yes. Trust the DM that has absolutely faith in both of you.
If anything, he's gonna see if he can. He's gonna actually go find. Trying to think. Is the magic shop still open?
Yeah. You just walk nearby. You just get pulled in. You're like, ah, shit.
Like, boy.
Fountain, welcome, customer. Ah, welcome back. How you
Yeah,
doing?
I'll be honest. I could be doing better, but do you have enchanted armaments, rings, bracelets, and such?
And you just like Thor with the beer. You were just in an armory. What would you need?
I was hoping maybe you could. Do you have like perhaps a a bracelet or something that could have a protection spell on it?
Just again, you get that'll be 50 gold.
Okay. It's not gonna
What's
be.
the protection of?
Uh, protection from poison.
Okie dokie. Still
Um,
50 gold.
yeah. Is there a way I can get two of those?
Yeah, it'll be 100 gold.
Mm, yeah.
Just to be sure, I'm assuming, like, sorry for metagaming here, but is the second one for Flare or Baylor?
You don't even know. So
That's why I was asking you. Like, yeah, whatever.
He's curious. It's
I
less like
know. It's like this is my answer saying like you don't know, as in like that would be metagaming. I'm not telling you.
Well, no, because Toshinori would remember the fact that Baylor shout out that his monastery had no reason to worry about poison when
Okay.
you were worried about that factor. Just saying.
Okay.
just a note. That's all you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Feel good to have other mates with poison immunity.
yeah, but yeah, he'll buy that. He'll he'll pay the 100. And then I'm seeing if there's anything I have that I could actually sell. Maybe not to him, but do you have a place that'll buy armor?
What type?
I have a set of leather armor. Even if it gets me, about 10,
Hmm.
even if it gets me 10 gold or even 5, just it's something that I'm not going to be using anymore.
Well, try. I know of a place. It's a dingy old shop. It should be run by a centaur and the genasi, correct? There's a couple of different blacksmith shops. The tournament's coming up soon. It should be fun.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. I hope you do better. Hopefully that isn't for anything ill advised.
No, we've come across some poison, and my friend can deal with poison, but some of the rest of my crew may not be able to be so lucky. So I'd want to get a bit of protection for them.
Ah, well, safe travels.
Thank you. And, let's see. Trying to see, is there some kind of ring or something?
Ah, just you're immune to poison. As long as that bracelet is on you, you're immune to poison. Well, not
Uh,
immune, resistant to poison. Sorry, you just
okay.
had the resistant effect.
Okay. Uh. Bracelet of poison resistance.
Yeah, mine. This is the test game. They always test stuff.
Actually, can I get one bracelet and one ring?
The ring is going to cost a lot more because it's smaller.
Okay, then I'll just make it a bracelet then.
The only reason I say that because the smaller it is, the harder it is to find the item to get it off the person to basically cause damage.
All right. So, okay then. I'll get that, and then I'll head to the armor shop, probably where I'll meet Baylor, since I
Sure.
think that's where he's gonna probably be.
As you both meet up at the armory shop, you guys may do as you please. What do you guys do?
Baylor, if at the same exact time, Baylor would just kind of give Toshinari a nod. Toshinari's probably still kind of meh due to the fact of, hey, I want to risk it all and check out this tournament and possibly make some connections. While he's very much more clearly worried about life and just know these people are important to me now and you're a fucking moron screwing up my just entire flow. So Baylor kind of just keeping distance and just checking in with the Gnasi. Like, oh hey, this has actually been really well, but I have to ask you a question. Are you religious or any of that, or have any information on your ancestors' god, or where the schematics of this weapon and how it's forged? Like, it's just
What the hell are you talking about?
uh.
He just gives you the most blank. What the fuck?
So basically, oh right, it's also the next day. Uh, is it? Yeah,
It's
it's
tournament day.
yeah, it's the day after, so I'd be able to get my +1 sword.
Uh-huh. And he
But
hands it to you, and he's like, "It's time to fight.
yeah,
You
that,
came here
that's
to check in, right?"
yes, that's fine. But the molten tiki does that mean anything to you or your family?
Nope.
Uh, you, if Toshinari was looking at Baylor, Baylor is actually slightly panicked because he's not even aware of freaking Toshinari being that. there other than just like, oh, hey, I saw you for like 2 seconds, but otherwise he's just kind of like frantically like, okay, so yeah, this is kind of concerning now. But oh,
Welcome to hell.
well, very
This
well.
is called magic hell. When I make magic items, I make them cursed. They're blessings and curses at the same time. So,
Very well. I mean, still, it's been a very useful thing. So where is the tournament being held at, anyways? I'd
you
be
come to
heading
your
with you.
blacksmith that you got your weapon from, and that way you have your representative with you. We take you
Alright.
to the arena.
Uh, right. Let me just add the +1 short sword. Sorry.
Oh boy, oh boy. And I'm gonna say we can call that there, because the arena is gonna be next session, because I gotta plan some NPCs. Only reason I said this is I don't have enough NPCs planned for you guys to fight yet.
Well, I haven't even gotten to the part where I'm selling just my armor.
You go this is what I'm saying.
Oh.
We're gonna finish with ink, but that's where we're gonna leave off, is at for the arena. Okay?
And then I'll just give back the blacksmith his the short sword that I bought from him at the time, just like,
Yeah, that's
you
totally.
know,
He takes it back willingly, and it's covered in blood, if you remember.
oh yeah, yeah, it is. It's just like it did its job pretty well.
Thanks. Just starts wiping the blood off.
Still kind of frazzled and panicked, just like, what's going
Okay.
on?
And then Ink, what were you gonna ask for? He hands you your armor, right?
No, it's, I was gonna see, like, I was told you would buy. I have leather armor I no longer need, and I was told you
Oh,
maybe
you
you
want to sell it?
Yeah.
Let me see the how pristine is it?
I mean, how
How
pristine is it?
damaged has it been? How many fights have you been in with it?
Um,
If I
technic.
remember correctly, you got beat by the Minotaur, and it's got a horn dent where he struck you.
Yeah.
And I think that's about all it is. And he's just like, that's patchable. 50
not
copper.
okay. I'll take it.
Well, it's fine doing business with you all. Well, if you're ready for the tournament, we will begin and end it in another.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to figure out who's gonna be my representative.
That's fun. You'll find out next time.
Yep.
But that is going to be a while, because I'm going to take my hiatus and I'm going to work on 7 Beasts. I'm going to try and get you guys to start on that too.
Yep.
I mean,
So,
you have 2 weeks for it, so it's no problem.
if again, that doesn't mean I'm going to completely leave this. I'm going to finish working on this one too. It's just I want to work on these two
Yeah.
and actually love them and not look like I basically pulled my seat in my pants. And we finished a little early, so I actually can do some stuff instead of being, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I need some sleep.
Yep.
I wasn't sure if that ink dig was towards Baylor or just towards me. Damn.
I'm sorry about how I treated you guys as characters, just beating the crap out of both of you.
I didn't get that beaten up. I beat the shot.
I meant mentally making the fact that I had to keep
Now there's just a freaking green dragon somewhere just clawing its way into my skull, just like.
Oh no, that's the no. Green Dragon doesn't do that.
Oh
Have
great!
fun.
There's something worse than the fangs. Great.
Oh,
somehow
you haven't even met
my
the worst thing that exists in this world.
just my very existence. Sorry, I'm making fun of jokes right now.
Oh, there is stuff I've still built. I'm still just working on fine-tuning it is more my problem.
But
Making sense of what to give you challenge to.
Yeah.
Go around.
Yeah.
Yep. Or I spoil the entire campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, go around the horn real quick. Hi, I'm Mr. Inktail. You can find me at the over at
Oh, come on.
twitch.tv/The Ink Den. You can also find me on YouTube at The Ink Den, Twitter at Mr. Inktail. Yes.
And you can watch the Ink Den of Lands of Olimar, the adventure that we will be doing next Sunday on Halloween.
I have no idea who I am anymore. You guys took care of that. Great. The one thing I actually had, that I was looking forward to, and you take that away from me. I mean, like, I'm trying to, like, be good and try to be that, and you guys just take it away.
But you're a lovely person. We're just giving you more to add to your list.
Yeah, well, I highly doubt it's going to really do much. I mean, we didn't get many views to begin with, but...
Stop it! Stop it! I will literally I will come back and bring back to the freaking resurrection of demonic creatures I can bring. Don't tempt your DM with the next session. I will make it so heartwarming, so pleasant.
I mean, didn't do too bad. You were getting up to 7-4 and all that. The thing that sucks is that we don't have very active chat to keep people basically anchored during a quieter planning moment of like, oh god, Grim's trying to kill us. Oh god, never mind. Baylor freaking nearly soloed a boss. Oh god, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh god, never mind.
It was probably at even matching because he had 67 health.
No, that is not an even matching. Baylor has half that.
And I have the other
Really?
half.
Because you beefed. Yeah, I had planned you to fight him together. What did you do?
Baylor decided, okay, crewmate might be in danger. Impulse.
And then proceeded to get his butt kicked.
Proceeded to make a man scared for his life to the point where he's like, shit, this fucker's about to kill me. I ain't going down like this. My griffin will finish it. Staring down from the heavens, what the fuck, man? We've been together for 7 years. Did you just turn tail for a ration? Oh fuck.
You have no idea how much it's gonna get so much worse. God, this is why I tell you, Ink, you don't need to plan for the chaos. Just plan to adapt to it.
But anyway, going.
That's a
actually
good
on that
DM.
handle-
That's why I say you're a good DM, because you adapted to my chaos.
Hi, I'm Hellfang Wolf, Let's Player masquerading as a streamer. You can find me at Hellfang Wolf on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Y'all already know how links and all that stuff works. And off to Ink real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Go to Ink first.
Yes. Hi, I'm Grim Rabbit Skull. You can find me on Twitch at Grim Rabbit Skull, and I can't even say what my Twitter handle is because that's actually sensitive information. But you can find
My own name. It's whatever.
I know, but
It's
I
just
can't
my
do the,
first.
I can't do the whole entire number though.
I got it. I got it. It's right here. I got it. I'm literally
I
looking
know.
at Twitter right now.
Yeah, I know, but yeah.
No, my handle is at Matthew2865820. If you guys want to ever check my Twitter, and I post my streams up there to get anybody if need be. And you're welcome to enjoy my art, chaos, entirely just making Ink regret every choice that we are the greatest people, that he is the greatest of us.
Huh.
Yes.
Without
Yes.
results, you can't prove that.
You handled my playing very well. You handle it better than I do. You balance your campaign. You were here first with the 60 followers. I'm only at 27, and I'm doing as poorly as I am, basically because of internet issues. You have better technical skills. You have better editing skills. You have literally done this. You're the one editing this. I'm not, even though I'm the DM, in which case I feel like a lazy bum who's just...
Yo, self-deprecation is still self-deprecation, even if you're using it to someone. Take pride
complimenting
in the fact
him.
of our friend.
I know, I'm prideful that I'm DMing. I am DMing, and I'm proud of how I DM. I'm just proud that he's doing a lot of work. He's a little effort, which I see a ton of effort he does.
Yeah, honestly, I just push buttons really well.
Elfang, the funnier thing is, we've said you could DM, but I'm surprised you haven't, because you have good story ideas.
I just push buttons really well.
You don't. You do great story arcs. You actually decided to let your character have a rage moment, and it worked out.
I mean,
You okay, Ink?
as
Yeah,
you
I'm just
will.
Sorry if I
waiting.
made you guys thought.
No, I'm literally like
That's
waiting
all.
because like. But yeah, you
I
can
mean,
go ahead.
just right out, and we can still continue the conversation, spoiling things for chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to do. I don't want to. If I continue talking, I'm going to say something out of the game that I shouldn't say in game. Because I have too much brain stuff running that I need to close out.
Yeah, but thank you all for coming. I'm Mr. Inktail. This is the Ink Den. You can find this usually us doing D&D on Sundays at around 8 o'clock PST, which is about 11 o'clock EST. So, join, watch us suffer in pain as we have fun in this enormous chaos ruled by 20-sided dice.
And
Yeah. Come
go
by
ahead.
and watch me. I try and this whole week I actually have morning shift, so I may be streaming almost every day. Maybe.
Oh, maybe we can join each other, and I can actually do something tomorrow night. Well, tonight.
Maybe, but considering the fact of I don't know if I can do that because the more I stream and if I don't get a whole lot of
Oi,
people
oi,
watching,
oi, 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 oi,
it's just
oi,
going.
oi, 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 oi,
Oi,
oi,
oi,
oi.
oi.
I was waiting for us to desync. We just stayed in sync. They're just like not doing that one.
You can't. We're gonna make a rule. You can't mention it, and you can't think about it, or we just start making oi noises just to get you to keep quiet about it.
But you
'Cause
you think I can't do anything about it, but I can do a lot about that, and you won't even realize it because I can do many things. Means many things can do many things more. Because I can actually mute you guys, and you can't do anything about it. So yes, I'm gonna be trying to stream, and I'm trying to make my way up to affiliate. You don't hear these guys, it's because you can't hear them because I've muted them, and they can't do anything about it. But I do thank you all for coming. It's been nice. It's fun, and it's been a whole bunch of joy. But I'm gonna unmute these guys and let them have their goodbyes before I end the stream and send you guys off to someone else who you should check out. So first, let's actually unmute these guys and see how they are. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do, and they're unmuted.
Great. Understand. We're still gonna get you back later.
What was that?
We'll get you back later for it. Goodbye, stream.
Hell thing?
I'm just gonna.
Make rules. Let them know that. Show them love.
Yep. All right. Well, time to send you guys off to what? How do you say his name? And read at. How do you say his name? Battleship Colorado 45. Okay.
The baiting playing slang off Steam.
Battleship Colorado 45. Are they actually? Okay, so it's capitalized for those.
You guys want to play Overwatch or no?
Nah, I don't play Overwatch, man.
I'm trying to think of. I know we all play Splitgate, but I'm just curious if we want to play something. Unless you guys want to play.
See you guys, everyone. Bye.
What do we want to play?
Pedo. That is for
I
sure.
may actually